Hello out there to all of you knuckle dragging, mouth drooling detractors. Let's play a little catch up. I think that requires us to go to Thursday to catch up with Philipper. He begged and begged and begged and somehow made it work by counting Iron Cuck's money when he wasn't gonna count Iron Cuck's money. Don't think about it too hard. However we got there. So we are going to watch a edited and clipped, thankfully, Snort Burnell video of the eating of the McDonald's. What was this? The adult toys? Oh, yeah, the jokes about the grimace dildos and the whatnot. Yay, monetization on YouTube. I'm sure that will get taken from me very quickly. Okay, here we go.
I have to warn everyone. Warning.
Devour.
What you're making to see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
On today's show, I'm going to be doing something, well, not necessarily that special. McDonald's had...
Yeah, I guess what happened on we knew what was going to happen last Thursday. He had to hit 3 goals, and we knew that he was going to beg for it, and he did. I remember doing the podcast on Thursday that he was going to beg for the 3 goals, and he could tell that it wasn't going to happen. So he magically said that all those gifted subs from Kremp, the previous, I believe it was Sunday night when that happened, the Sunday before. So we're over a week into this shit now. He magically probably gave him enough to hit another goal. So fuck it, since that money went through, because it's Iron Cuck and Iron Cuck doesn't do chargebacks, you know, he got all that money. So that magically counted as a goal, which didn't we all? I knew he was going to do that. And I can't be the only one who thought that he was going to do that. So magically, totally not Iron Cuck's money counted. Ryan came in. We got the 50 from the Lisa Lou, 100 from, they all cucked together and got him to his food. So
as a new promotional Happy Meal, but it's not for kids. This Happy Meal is actually being advertised and sold as the adult Happy Meal. And that's it.
So we're going to watch this. This is again from last Thursday. He wasn't here Friday. He wasn't here Saturday. And then I believe Snort Burnell has a clip from some of the things that happened yesterday. I'm not really well caught up on the lore, but fear not. We get a full podcast today. So if you've been out of the loop for the last couple of days like I have, don't worry. Grandpa will repeat it all for us again in about 35 minutes. So fear not.
It just has the characters, like it has Ronald McDonald, Mayor McCheese, Hamburglar, Birdie, and Grimace all there, if you can see them. And you can see that the whipped cream has melted and poured into the shake. Okay. This is the McDonald Land Shake from McDonald's.
Devour.
Oh, excuse me.
That was unbelievable.
Devour.
Let's just see it one more time, because I'm a sick fuck like that.
Oh, excuse me.
Disgusting pig.
But it's not as thick as a milkshake that you would want. It's definitely more melted than you would want. Okay?
It's not as melted. What?
What?
Cat Burnell, the Snorlax wife. Oh, I shouldn't, as a woman of calories, I shouldn't joke, but I'm fat, so I'm allowed to laugh. Haha, it's funny.
Okay? What is the flavor? Oh, here we go with nonsense. Hold on 1 second. What is the flavor?
Apparently, Iron Cuck, apart from donating too much money, also loves to insult Cat. Iron Cuck is mouthy. Iron Cuck, I don't know. These two, like, love to fuck each other, fuck to hate each other. I don't know what kind of a weird relationship these two have. I simply do not understand. Moo Buckaroo coming in with a $20 super chat, honey. I appreciate you. Imagine begging for $1,500, then complaining about a $40 meal and calling it a scam. The lack of self-awareness really is something, isn't it? No, Phil, I think I can name at least one scam worse than McDonald's. Again, big ups, honey. I appreciate your generosity.
I'll tell you what the flavor is.
The delivered shake is melted. I'm shocked. Right? Who would have thought that whipped topping, big ups whipped topping. Please, somebody make that a name. Pigroach's whipped topping. Make it a thing. Who would have thought that that would have melted in August?
It's kind of a fake raspberry. All right. It is basically kind of like, did you ever have like a blue raspberry hard candy or something like that?
It is the blue raspberry popsicles, asshole. Bet you that shit tastes like heaven. Diabetes in heaven.
That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a blue raspberry, like hard candy.
Isn't that the point? Isn't it supposed to be blue raspberry? It's blue.
That they put that flavor in. Here's the problem, though. McDonald's shakes are not actually milkshakes. They don't contain enough dairy.
Why do we have to have this conversation? Every time this man gets McDonald's, he gets a milkshake, and we have to hear about how they're called shakes because they don't have enough dairy to be considered a milkshake. Why? Why do we have to do this? God, I'm pig-splaining the pig-splaining. Fuck, no.
Maybe called that. So the first thing you get is a little bit of this flavor of like berry. And just as you're trying to solidify what is that flavor, all you taste.
Just as you're trying to solidify. Don't say solidify.
Is sugar. So let's actually try the chocolate shake.
Hang on, let me be rude. Morning, losers. Hey, douchebag. What's going on?
And
Big
see the
ups.
difference. Ready?
If we're not rude, we don't really all love each other.
Devour. Devour.
That's way better. Yes, it's still too sweet. It's definitely way too sweet, but you get.
Then what did you get it for? You got an optional secondary milkshake. You don't seem to enjoy milkshakes all that much. So why would you get another one? You can get water. In the kids' meals, I think you can get like a chalky milk if you want like a chalky milk or something. Like, I just simply don't understand. Virgil, big up, Sonny, what's going on?
Chocolate on the first hit, and then you keep tasting chocolate. I'm still tasting chocolate right now.
Well, I mean, if it's a chocolate milkshake, that would make sense. You know, if you were like, I taste kiwis, I'd be like, fuck, this man's having a stroke.
This is just a generic vanilla shake where they put some of this flavoring in, but the sugar flavor overpowers it.
All right, so for the record, I just paused the review. So Kremp is that insulting name to my wife, completely proving that Kremp is a troll.
Here, Pigroach reports he knows who donates every time they donate subs on Kick, even if they change their name. I think Duty posted a video about this too. Proof that he can see who everybody is, regardless of them, you know, changing their name.
Okay, so for the record, I did get paid for Kremp's gifted subs earlier in the week, but I'm not going to get paid for anything else that he does now, so I'm just going to reban his dumb ass.
Quarter pounder with cheese. There it is. One of the
McDonald's shake tasted like cotton candy to me. It's disgusting. I heard it was definitely an acquired taste, for
signature
sure.
burgers they do at McDonald's. Supposed to be the only fresh meat that they actually.
I just don't understand when he drinks things like that are full of sugar, and they're these flavors. They're like blue raspberry or cotton candy, and he talks about like everything tastes, you know, it's so fake, or everything is just so it processed. And it's like, it makes me think about when he had that freak out about the fucking Oreo cookie from Subway, and he freaked out. And I was watching the Kino clip, and fucking PPP hit us with like, you know, here at Subway, we pride ourselves on growing the finest organic Oreos that you can pick fresh off the tree. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you think it's gonna be? What do you think cotton candy or blue raspberry or any of these, you know, things that have to be made or don't exist in the wild? Like, do you think they're just fucking, you know, oh, I've just got, you know, I've got a cotton candy tree, you know? Here at McDonald's, we pride ourselves on growing the freshest, most organic cotton candy that you can pick right off the tree.
have there. Everything else.
What do you fucking think it's going to be? Like, this guy is such a fucking idiot.
Is supposed to be frozen.
It's supposed to be blue raspberry, but it doesn't taste that way. Oh, I love blue raspberry.
You got 2 pickles, some diced onion,
Why do we have to dissect it and touch it and smell it and
slice of cheese, and a little bit of ketchup. That's it. I don't even see any mustard. There might be some mustard hidden in there. I think it is hidden in there, but not a lot. Very simple, but one of the better
we've like all had a fucking quarter pounder with cheese, dude. Like
tasting burgers at McDonald's.
Devour. Devour.
It's okay.
Devour.
That's why he unhinged his jaws like a snake to get a bigger bite, because it was just okay. It's so funny once a week to watch this fucking douchebag eat this food and like everything is mid, but like he can't get it in his face any fucking faster. If Grandpa could pop out his fucking teeth, unhinge his jaw, and pull his mouth open, like he just fucking saw the Ring videotape, to shovel it in his fucking gob faster, I swear to God, I think he would. And then after he does that, and anacondas his ass into taking a bigger bite, then he tells you how fucking mid it is.
Devour.
He looks like he hates it. I mean, he looks confused, but that might be the old timers kicking in. I don't know.
I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth. I love the red meat. All right. That's disgusting. Stop smacking your lips. You gross old fart. Don't you know how to keep your mouth closed during a meal?
All you can really taste is salt.
Well, I mean, it is you, so.
You get a little bit of the bun. I don't taste any of the condiments at all. And it's very, very dry. So this, by the way, snack wraps are like $3 each, I think. This is a little bigger than I remember. The snack wrap I remember was a little smaller than this.
Okay. Whoa. We should get him a nice collection and assortment. Instead of hats and vests, we should get him toupees or wigs. A nice assortment of wigs for him to wear. Yikes. Oh.
Dropped a piece of lettuce, had to get it. I think what it is the chicken tender may have been increased in size from what it used to be. So it's just supposed to be a tortilla with a lettuce, cheese, and a sauce. So it's one chicken tender with the lettuce, cheese, and sauce. I actually don't want to open it because the cheese melted and it's actually stuck, so I don't want to rip it apart. I just want to eat it.
Okay. No, who asked you to rip it apart? It's cheese, lettuce, and a piece of chicken. Like, we got it. We can actually come with you on that.
Why?
I think anybody over the age of like, what? I don't know, about 12?
Yeah, they used to be 3 for $3 back in the day. Now they're 1 for $3. So there's inflation for you.
Get him a yarmulke? We could include those. I always thought maybe the little cap with like the propeller on top. Like you would give a really cute monkey.
Okay, here we go.
Devour. Devour.
Oh yeah, get him keeps. I guess Rogaine. Is Rogaine still a thing? Rogaine or keeps or something? The spray hair in the can.
Oh.
That's
My
funny as
disgusting
fuck.
pig-like mouth. Don't you know how to keep your mouth closed during a meal?
The chicken wasn't bad, but that was insanely dry. My first bite had no lettuce, no cheese, and no sauce. It was just tortilla and the chicken tender.
You know, you can unwrap it and rewrap it in a way that you would find more appropriate or more appealing to you if you like. If you just feel inclined to, I don't know, unwrap the tortilla or just fold it over.
See if I can actually get a bite that had.
Or you can do what I've seen some people do. If you feel like there's too much tortilla, you can just pull it off. I don't know what kind of psychopath you have to be, but I have seen people do it. They're like, nope, don't need all this. And they just rip the shit off. Like, oh, okay.
Has the other ingredients in it.
I just refold everything, but
Devour. Devour. Oh.
So for the record, there is absolutely no crispiness whatsoever to the chicken tender.
No, Snort didn't mute the chewing. The chewing isn't as obnoxious now that he got this shitty fucking microphone that doesn't pick things up right. He basically has to be talking directly into it. And since for some reason the dumb fuck has it pointed at his eyebrows like 18 inches away, he has to be particularly gross and super obnoxious with the smacking. So you get the smacking, but not as much of the chewing. And I think it has to do with the fact that he doesn't understand how to use his microphone.
It is like mush. Soft as hell. The chicken itself doesn't taste bad, but it should
So is it dry and gross or is it mushy?
be crunchy. The old snack wrap used to have a nice crunch to it when you bit into it. This is like complete mushiness. So now we're going to try the spicy snack wrap. Well, if the ranch one didn't have any ranch on it, do you think they put any spicy sauce on the spicy snack wrap? Looks identical. It should be. It's just supposed to be exactly the same thing, but with a spicy sauce instead of the ranch.
Okay.
Devour.
I don't understand why he always looks confused.
So,
It's just it's a chicken tender with spicy sauce and lettuce and cheese.
What the fuck? That was disgusting, dude. That was absolutely fucking disgusting. Oh my god.
Don't you know how to keep your mouth closed during a meal?
Oh, I love the one where it's the pig eating the ice
still
cream.
insanely dry.
That's the cutest one.
My first bite, I don't taste any sauce, but there is a bit of heat. Like there's a bit of heat on my tongue and just in the back of my throat. Just a little bit though. But no,
Well, I mean, I think, oh my God, this face. Jesus Christ. There's too much crap on the screen for it to be a really good thumbnail, but let's all just imagine that maybe it would. Like, gin has burned off the rest of your fucking taste buds, my guy. I don't understand. He can never taste anything. I don't taste anything. It doesn't taste like anything. This has absolutely no flavor. Where did the taste buds go? I don't understand. And then, like, I don't know how wet he needs all of his. It's like he needs every food he eats to be in this like perpetual gravy. Everything is dry. Like, how bad could this guy's cotton mouth fucking be that everything is dry and everything he eats, it needs sauce. It's too dry. It's overcooked.
no flavor. It's just heat, like the feel of heat, but no flavor whatsoever. It just tasted like I bit a plain chicken tender. It's not very spicy. There's a little bit there. It's burning a little bit, like a little bit of building in my mouth right now. The fries are bleh. The new
Stop lying. We all know you love fast food. He's already admitted that he's addicted to McDonald's French fries. So don't let him fucking tell you that that shit is mid unless he enjoys mid, which we know he does. So the fries, very well, maybe, but you know.
shake sucks. The McNuggets suck. And the wraps suck. The quarter pounder with cheese, it's all right. I wouldn't specifically go there for one.
Then why did you go there for one? You know, like
I
I
wanted a
don't,
burger in my area,
I don't understand.
and this is all I could stop and get. The quarter pounder with cheese is passable as a burger. Everything else is bad.
Yeah, no flavor, but it's spicy, but I can't taste anything. Like, I don't understand.
Okay? Now,
I don't understand when things don't make sense.
let's see, was it all worth it? Because here is the payoff.
Is it the payoff?
The adult collectibles. It's just
In the end, the man-child, I can't believe I have to read this. The man-child of Big Moobs seems angrier because he didn't get a toy appropriate for adults. Because of the terrible McDonald's food, it's impossible that the chain gives dragon dildos as toys. Oh my God in heaven.
an empty tin.
It's just like stickers and stuff. I thought the stickers were really cute.
And
but-
inside the tin looks like a bunch of pieces of paper. I'm not kidding. This is supposed to be the adult toy.
He's like, I've never seen a grown man so mad that he doesn't get a toy to play with. Like a legitimate toy.
Comes in this meal. This is real. I didn't make this. This is real.
Why would you? We know you didn't make anything. You can't even make an effort to do anything. We know you didn't make this, sir.
That comes in the meal. Okay? That they plant hamburgers.
He takes this whole thing. I remember watching this on Thursday. This whole thing pissed me off because it could have been fun and it could have been cute, but he sucked the fun out of, and there wasn't much fun to be had, number one, but he sucked the fun out of everything. The little lore about like planting burgers and stuff like that, you know, like he's a dude. Like, okay, it might be more of like a chick thing to make like silly, goofy jokes like that. I guess maybe like I thought it was cute, but you know, I'm an estrogen filled lizard brained woman, but it's just kind of like it could have been cute. It could have been something, you know, funny, but he just, so they really expect us to believe that like they plant hamburgers. And it's like, nobody thinks this. Why are you doing this? And I remember I was sitting on the sofa in my living room and I looked at Mr. Toxic and I remember saying to him, it must be so awful to have no joy in your life. You can't enjoy anything. Nothing is funny. You can't be lighthearted about anything. You can't just roll with it or think that something is cute or clever. Every single thing just has to be absolutely ripped apart, torn apart, scrutinized, destroyed, shit on, mocked, ridiculed, made fun of. And just, it must be, I just remember saying to him, like, it must be so terrible.
And the hamburgers actually grow in like the backyard garden. That's what they're going with.
So you're telling me that this junk is worth anywhere from between $2
He can't math quick enough.
to $7 extra? Looks like you just got scammed, bitch. Really? A bunch of fucking stickers? Stickers and postcards are—
Oh my God, Iviga, it's so funny that you said that because I went on further in my conversation with Mr. Toxic. I said, this is the fucking loser that is at the mall and sees Santa and sees the kids in line waiting to see Santa and starts, I don't know who could be possibly listening or watching it. I don't want to be that guy, but you know, starts shouting those kinds of things. He's the asshole that runs through the mall and shouts that kind of shit. Or just like, he's the one who like walks by a kid at like a county fair and like has a pin and like pops their fucking balloon. Like, you don't get any joy. It's like reverse Oprah. You get no joy and you get no joy and you get no happiness and nothing's fun and nothing's good and nothing's great. And it's like, oh, I'm not saying that these are like the best things that ever you know, like were invented or anything like that, but
worth $7 according to McDonald's.
well, you're the one who paid for them. So
Stands to reason.
Toxie one does not abandon the King of Hate lifestyle. I guess not, but it must be awfully miserable.
You now see, this is a bad scam.
Well, you would know.
Overall, the Nuggets meal, I would rate it 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 based on the quality of the food and the flavor. The Quarter Pounder meal, probably 2.5 out of 5 because the
You know he smashed the fucking rest of that burger the second that camera went off.
Quarter Pounder was the only good thing in all of this food. Still bad. Okay?
I'm guessing I missed absolutely nothing. We're just kind of recapping some stuff. We're recapping Thursday evening's DSP Tries It where he did the McDonald's adult Happy Meal.
And this, you want to know what this is?
And then we're going to watch another Snort Burnell video that talks a little bit about, I think it's mostly from the podcast. And then I think GTA 4 was the daytime. It doesn't go over what the nighttime was. I think it was Truck Sim. I think, you know, I wasn't paying the slightest bit of attention.
Is trash.
But like I say, if you've missed anything over the last several days, Grandpa will repeat it when we go to watch Raw Phil in probably about like 20 minutes.
That's what you do. You order it. You look at it. You say, I got scammed. All right. That's my fault for thinking they were going to give me something good. I got fooled.
Your dents probably feel that way a lot, don't they? They look at their bank account where all their money used to be, and they go, damn, I got scammed. So that was pretty much the end of that one. So again, another clip from Snort Burnellington here, and big ups for the unbelievable Ed 8. Try Jay, what's going on, honey? How you doing?
Tell play the game.
Cucks him. That's pretty good. Coffee boy, thanks for the $5, honey. I appreciate you.
Oh my god!
It's so funny. This dummy is still expecting top quality from McDonald's. I eat it too, but it's just McDonald's at the end of the day. You know, I was watching the clip from the Kino Boys when he was shitting his pants about Chipotle. And Andy said something really great. He was like, all this garbage that this dude buys, it's the food that you kind of buy when you're like, how did Andy say it? You're walking through the mall and you're like, I just need to eat something quick. You know, you don't want to deal with anything. You don't want to do anything. So you grab, you know, it yourself and the significant other or, you know, roomie or your kids or whatever. You grab a couple of fucking burgers. Like you swing through Wendy's or you grab, you know, a couple of fucking soft tacos from fucking Taco Bell. And, you know, it's gross. Like no one's getting healthier about it, but you feel gross about it. But you're like, I'm not making dinner. I'm not tearing up my kitchen, or I'm not blah, 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 blah. I worked all day, or my kids are being a pain in the ass, or like whatever. So I'm just doing this. I don't know anybody who just sits down and goes, yes, this will be exactly like I've ordered it from the Savoy Grill run by Chef Gordon Ramsay. Exactly. Big ups, Coffee Boy, again, honey. Thank you.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Lloyd, I did see that about King Cobra. I don't really know anything about him, but Ann Leet posted the video, I guess, that guy's dad made, and it made me very sad. So, again, I don't know. It sounded like he was bullied or had problems. Like I say, I know who he was, but I didn't really watch like a lot about him. But either way you go, either way you slice it, I, you know, think it's very sad.
Sound good?
He was like 30, 32. I don't know, fucking younger than me. And that makes somebody like me think about their mortality. So it's that's bad.
Sounds good to me.
So I think
whether there was something, you know, I don't know if he was like bullying people, or I heard like he was some kind of lolcow. I think I heard like Kino Casino mention him a bunch of times or whatever, but I can't be for sure. But it's 34 is like way, way, way too young.
we need to do over the course
Parallelogram, thank you for the 2 for your husband's side girl, Kat. And we appreciate that, all 3 of us.
of this week is talk about, am I playing this on Thursday? It actually comes out on Thursday.
He was 34. I don't know, the video that his dad posted, yeah, it was hard. And of course he got more emotional as the video went on, and it was hard to listen to. But the thing about it is, you got to think, okay, if it's hard for us to watch and hard for us to listen to, like that's like a fraction of like what, what that man must be going through. You shouldn't have to bury your kids regardless of like whatever happened,
Stay. Okay. And I'm okay with playing it.
The whole thing with Cobes is sad, but the grifters making it about themselves with their tributes, fuck them all. I would be inclined to agree. I did see somebody, I think it was Duty, clip Phil talking about how he twisted it in like 5 seconds and started talking about how healthy he was living and what a good, spot he was in. And it's like, oh, there's our boy.
If you guys want it, if this is what you want, I'm okay with getting the game and playing it. But understand what that's going to do is make it that we're juggling a ton of stuff. We'll be juggling a ridiculous amount of.
So this is apparently yesterday, because Thursday night he had the shitty McDonald's, and then wasn't here Friday, wasn't here Saturday. So this was yesterday, Sundays. Looks like some clips from the podcast.
Playthroughs for the first 2 to 3 weeks of September. The good news is there's like nothing else going on until the end of September. So that's Thursday, and we got to figure out between now and Thursday, are we doing this or not? I'm okay with it, but if you want me to skip it as well, I'll skip it. Like at first I was gung-ho, I'll do it, but now that everyone's saying that this version isn't very good, like they actually really did botch it, and it seems like it's a cash grab, then maybe we should skip it.
Wow.
So I got 4 kinds of beer, and what we're going to do is we're going to do this week for the first time.
Oh, yeah, it's DSP Drinks It Now. Ivy, I just saw that in Discord. That is so fucking funny. I may have to add that. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. It's got the little propeller. Yeah, we're doing DSP Drinks It Now. Different beers.
Ever. DSP Tries It. International Flight of Beers Taste Test. Okay? When we hit 30 goals of support this week, on a late stream, not an early stream, but on a late stream, we're going to do a night where we stop doing the gameplay a little earlier, and we're going to do a special late night DSP Tries It. We've never done it late night, so that's going to be original and fun.
Why do we have to do it? There's something to this. Why does it have to be the last thing he's going to do? Why can't it just be when he eats the food? Like he always does. This has to be at the very, very, very end of the day now.
Okay? And we're going to do a taste test of 2 Asian beers and 2 European beers all against each other. And I'll tell you what I think and see if any of them I actually like enough that I would actually want to drink more of, because I have more of all of them because I had to buy packs. Okay? So here's the thing. If this DSP Tries It, number 1 is popular, meaning people actually want to see it, and they contribute this week to see it, and we have it, and it goes well. All right? And if I like some of the beers or whatever, and I like how it goes, I would consider investing more time and effort into this, meaning I would go to other liquor stores in my area. Maybe I would even research, hey, what's a good beer?
Remember that he had serious alcoholism problems, and according to him, he is currently an ex-alcoholic who drinks every chance he gets.
Beer liquor store, so I could get more. Because right now, I do feel like this is kind of like a not as good as I wanted it to be, but at least we're testing the market, right? That's how you call it. You test the market. You guys have been yelling at me. You don't want fast food DSP Tries It. Okay, so we'll do 4 international beer flight of beers. If it works, great. We'll do more, and I'll put more effort in, and I'll go to other stores and I'll get more beer. But if this flops, then I'm not doing it again. And the thing is, I'm going to be honest.
This is so silly. You won't do it until you hit the goal. How can it flop? You've paywalled it. You're not doing it just for free, and then you'll see how it does. You've paywalled it. So it can't flop because you don't get any views on anything. You might get 1,000 views. So I'll send you a few bucks. Like if you need it that bad, like I'll send you the $3 you'd make on the video. But like the thing about it is just like, I don't understand the wording of if it flops. You mean while you're drinking, people need to give you more money? I don't understand.
The idea is you guys had told me we're going to work flop. Okay?
They didn't flop. If you got the money, if you got the $1,500, then that would be a success. You want $1,500, you got $1,500. Therefore, I guess if you set a goal and you hit it, it can be a flop now.
Some of the things that I went out of my way to do did not work.
So you've paywalled the content. They have to give you $1,500 to see you drink 4 beers, which that's crazy in and of itself right there. But while you're drinking the beer, they need to give you more money. So the paywall is paywalled. So not only do they have to give you the $1,500 to get you to do it, if they don't give you enough while you're drinking it, you won't do it again? Is that kind of where we are? Because I feel like that's kind of where we are. You've paywalled the paywall. That is really something.
So let's see how
I'm not legitimately sending him money. I'm just being facetious.
Go. If you want to see DSP Tries It, a flight of international beers this week, please support the stream.
I don't support alcoholism and addiction issues. I will never be sending him anything.
James?
Even if it would keep him on the internet longer for me to keep making fun of him, I'm sorry. I cannot in my heart and soul, I can't give somebody money who sends $40,000 a year to Scopely. and who is just killing their liver.
Disgusting beggar.
Okay? And let's get it going this week. Let's see what we can do. Let's get to 30 goals. So, by the way, I'm here 5 straight days of double streams, and then we have the marathon on Friday. Now, for the record, I'm not doing DSP Tries It Flight of Beers during the marathon. I'm already going to be drinking during the marathon.
But wouldn't that be a good and fun time to do it that would bring more people to the marathon?
So that would make absolutely no sense. If I'm already having shots and everything, I'm not also going to start drinking beers. I won't even be able to taste them properly to do a real taste test. So we have to hit the goal before Friday, so that way we can do it on one of these night streams, okay?
What do I think helped improve my drinking? Gee, let's see. A million things. Actually wanting to not be passed out drunk and actually being able to wake up in the morning and enjoy life.
Toxie abides by the international detractor accords. Thou shalt not give Phil money. We're all agreeing that we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch and everything else for free. That's the agreement that we sign up for. If our content does well, or if we garner fans who would like to support us monetarily, then I think it's okay that we accept those things. I think anybody should be able to monetize their content as long as it's not like, fucked up stuff or whatever. Why can't people who give hours and hours and hours and hours of their time be compensated? But here's the thing. I don't have to, and nobody else does either. You don't have to, because we're all agreeing that we're just essentially streaming on here for free. We can get a cut of ad revenue and super chats and stuff, sure, but you have to garner that audience. You have to be that kind of person. And if you think that he sucks, you can watch him all you want and never give him a fucking dime. I don't know whether or not there are detractors who give him money. It really, and whatever is in everybody else's bank account, what they give him is like none of my business. Thank you. Thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. I would give anybody but DSP money on YouTube, etc. Right. Exactly. And here's the thing. You don't have to. And don't ever let anybody guilt you into thinking that you gotta, because you don't.
You see, a lot, I told you guys, I had depression for a long time. And I would drink to get myself through the next fucking day.
So,
see, that's why you don't say that kind of stuff on the internet. That's why you don't share those kinds of things.
if we hit 1 goal a stream, well, we're at 20 out of 30. We could do it Thursday night. If we have some days that things are actually quite good and we do better than that, then we could do it earlier than that. So if you want to see me here drinking beer, testing the beers.
But don't you do that? Oh, don't you drink those? Oh, what the fuck are they? The White Claw things? Don't you already crack a couple of cans open? Not that it's the same as beer. I'm not suggesting it is, but we already see you drink things. I don't know.
Doing a flight of beer taste test, which is what you said you wanted for the next DSP Tries It. Then let's get it going. Let's get some support today on the stream. Let's hit that goal.
King Be Cruel gave us the best rant only for $2. That's not technically true. King Be Cruel had a membership to Phil's channel for I think a year and a half or something like that. So, and that was, I'm not shitting on King Be Cruel, that he could do whatever he wanted. And King Be Cruel comes in here. So I think he's very nice, but he gave Phil a little bit more than that, but still, I don't know, kind of worth it because that shit was gold. I won't lie. Oh, let me grab this face. It's just too pretty.
Okay, let's get our first super chat of the day. Let's get our first sub of the day. Let's get our first membership of the day.
Give me your money.
I got a $2 tip. Someone says, earlier you mentioned being jealous of Ricky and Justin. In your June the King React, you mentioned jealousy of other YouTubers, particularly in 2015. Do you have any advice in terms of how to handle jealousy and control it? How did your jealousy come out? Did you just tell them you're jealous? Tell who? Yes, what I would do is I would walk up to people at tournaments and say, I'm jealous of you. What? No, you go to a tournament and you play against people in a competition. You don't, what are you talking about?
Let me know in the chat before we go over to Rawfield. Do you guys want to watch Spoon Rant? We can watch Spoon Rant.
No, jealousy is a problem. I'll be honest, jealousy is a problem because
it's a problem for you.
If you're someone who
like
feels like you're working hard and you're trying your best, but you see others around you who have more, or maybe it's a notion that's conceived that they're doing better than you, but you're working hard. You're like, well, why don't I have that? right?
Well, what makes you think that you're working as hard as they are?
I couldn't go to all of them. And there were literally people who would go to every tournament. Justin Wong was one of them. Ricky Ortiz was another, okay, where they just seemed to be at every event. Everywhere you went, there they are. And by the way, they're always winning. Well, you think about it. Let's see the correlation. They can afford to go to every event. They have free time to do it. They don't have commitments in their life otherwise, so they can just go to every Street Fighter tournament, and then they win them. Well, I wonder why.
Here's what we'll do. I don't even know if the guy showed up on time because I haven't been paying attention on Rawphil. I'm assuming he's there or he'll be there soon while we get through this. After this, we'll go to Rawphil. We'll go through the podcast. At the end, we will watch Spoon Rant. So we don't have to do a poll because we'll just, fuck it. We're doing it all. We're doing it all and we're doing it
Because
live.
they play more than anyone.
So we'll watch Spoon Rant at the end.
Because they can, right? Maybe if I was able to play that much, I would have been up there too, but I couldn't. I just had other things going on in life, other commitments, reality of having to work and have a job to pay for things. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if they got funding from somewhere, investors, if their parents were rich, who knows, right? I know they weren't doing full-time jobs because you couldn't while also traveling for Street Fighter. It wasn't possible, okay?
I don't know how we got into this. Someone just said something about being jealous.
Drinking Tyrone sperm.
Nice.
So admittedly, I got really jealous. I was pissed that.
All right, move along.
You're like, man, I was working my butt off. And
Were you though? Were you?
And everyone else, you see other.
He went to multiple qualifiers to try to gatekeep. I understand the words, but I don't understand what that means. Like in terms of a fighting, like going to the arcades or going to the, tournaments and things like that, and gatekeeping, I guess would be my question. Like gatekeeping what? I just used to play Street Fighter when I was little with my cousins at like my grandma's house. Like that's how deep I got into Street Fighter. So when you say gatekeep, I don't, like I say, I can read the words and understand them, but I don't know actually like what you mean.
People surpassing you and you get jealous. It's just a natural thing. I think it's a human emotion that's natural and it's not, let me put it this way. There's nothing wrong with jealousy as long as you don't turn that jealousy.
Oh, he was trying to prevent new people from getting into it. Going, oh, so he would, okay, that suddenly like clicked into my stupid lady lizard brain. He would go to multiple things to try to keep other people from playing. Okay.
Into
I appreciate
something that's unhealthy or toxic, right?
Why do I sometimes name drop other content creators that are bigger and more successful than me? Because I'm jealous. That's why. Yes, I'm jealous of PewDiePie. Yes, I'm jealous of Markiplier.
It's some Gen Z lingo. Yeah, back in my day, yeah, we just called that stepping on people's toes. Getting in people's way.
I'm not. I'm jealous of them. Why do you think I bring them up? Right?
Like, simply being jealous of someone else's success when you are a hard worker, I think is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like if you then take it into like, oh, now you're going to be toxic and you're going to be going and insulting people constantly. Oh, well, that person's more successful than me, but that's just because everyone's dumb, right?
Like you say? Everyone's dumb.
Everyone likes toxic content. They're all morons, right? I used to do that. I used to insult everyone else who liked other content. Now, you know what? If you like other content, go and enjoy it. I'm not.
What about detractors? Because you say that everybody who likes detractor stuff is retarded.
I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to criticize you and say you're stupid for liking other people's content.
But you do, though, sir. Sir, X to gout. Lie detector determined that shit's a lie. Bruh. Like the hardest bruh I can actually muster.
I work more now than I ever did. Like this job, I worked more doing this than
Yeah, that's called YouTube, bro. Like YouTube will burn you out so quick.
I ever did for any other job that I had previously.
So now,
It's because YouTube, number one, it's awesome to be able to do YouTube, and you don't answer to anybody. So you work like harder because it's your channel that you build the way you want it. Like blood, sweat, and tears fucking go into YouTube. Okay, like real people's YouTube, like not yours. But like yeah.
now you get humbled. You're like, well, maybe your shit wasn't the best, right? And that's why you are where you are. but I'm just grateful to
Everyone is dumb but me who whacked off on stream, right?
have a following and an
Or told people things like lick my balls or eat shit out of my ass, but everybody else is stupid. Yeah.
audience as long as I had. And I've been doing it for so long that I'm basically kind of like installed into the minds of so many people that I know I'm going to be fine. It just means I'll never blow up like I was, but I'm okay with what I've become over all this time.
You're very clearly not. Like you're very clearly not. This is such a great look out. Yeah, he's fine with it, you guys. Look at him. Boy, that is dead behind the eyes if I've ever seen it. It's a common look that like narky, like fucked up people have. Like the lights are on for sure, but like look at that, just dead behind the eyes. Like there ain't nothing in there. There ain't nothing in there, man. There's like no soul in there.
Right? I'm happy for that.
Yeah, look how, yeah, he's happy.
And I'm grateful for it. And that's the thing, you got to get more humble the older you get.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Especially when you fall off, because I know I fell off. No one virally, no one talks about DSP. Oh, the viral video he made. What? No one talks about me like that at all. Like, wow, he's still
It's because your fucking videos get like 600 views and you have 200K subs, man.
exists. Oh, let me give him a look. Holy shit, I actually still like this. And then some people will come by and support. And that's what happens from time to time. You get people, wow, I watched him like 10, 15 years ago. Holy shit, he still makes content. And then they come watch for a bit and support. And that's awesome. But you're not getting anyone mainstream talking to me or anything. It's never
No, they don't. They come back after 10 years and go, dude, what the fuck happened?
going to be like that again, right?
He's a dinosaur of the internet. He's done. Look at this. He's falling apart. Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm.
The status. She doesn't love Bryce like I do. Oh, she sees Bryce in
Whoa!
What he and I have is real.
Whoa, he's making all the cars flip.
You can feel it deep down inside. He may be nasty hypocrite, but he's mine.
Oh my God, see what I mean?
Get them.
I can't even drive and go around anything. I don't have the maneuverability to do it because I'm using the new mods that make my car drive more realistically. They can just...
I'm using mods that make the car drive more realistically. Well, honey, god damn. I hope you're not on the road very much.
I go in and out of everything.
Oof.
I can't do that. It sucks. Look, I can't see. I can't control the car right now.
Oh, Nico, we can't lose them.
Where did they go? Wait a minute. Where did they go? We
Oh, wow. This is so fucking sad.
lost them.
This is
I don't even know where they went.
We lost them.
Yeah.
Well, he sucked at that. So, as we knew. I appreciate Snort Burnell and all of their hard work. But let's go jump in before it gets any later. Let's go check
Sure.
out Raw Philipper and catch up. So that was yesterday, a little bit of his just psychotic behavior during the podcast. And I'm shielding you from some of the cringe here.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, it's a much more laid-back atmosphere because there's
Oh, silly me.
not
I'm
too
a simple
much going
bitch.
on in the realm of gaming, although very shortly there's about to be a heck of a lot going on. In fact, the one thing that we have to tackle together today is figuring out what games I'm going to be playing at release and what games I'm either going to delay or skip in the coming weeks. We have a huge amount of new games coming out starting tomorrow, but we also have ongoing summertime playthroughs that we've been working on. And the question is, how on earth am I going to have enough time to tackle everything? So today, we will talk about all of this and try to figure out how exactly we are going to approach it and take it on. And, of course, we'll interact, we'll hang out, and we'll have a little bit of fun. All this and more on today's episode
But only a little bit, I assure you. And probably only if you're watching me through somebody else's channel.
of the Level 1 Podcast.
Oh. Raw Phil spoils us, I swear to God. If we ever actually had to, like, watch this douchebag, and we didn't get Raw Phil's music, and we got his music, ugh. You guys, we need some big ups, seriously, for Raw Phil. Doing God's fucking work, man. Saving us from so much cringe on a daily fucking basis. And we don't even have to give him a view. We can all restream happily and lovely together because of raw fill.
Alrighty, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast for Monday, the 25th of August, 2025. Good streaming day yesterday. Had a great start to the week. Great podcast discussing many different topics, including the new DSP Tries It coming this week, which is going to be a taste test of a flight of beers, which is going to be pretty neat. First time I'm ever doing anything like that. We had great times both in GTA 4, heading into Endgame and unlocking the final quest lines that we need to beat the story, as well as last night, a really nice, chill American Truck Simulator stream where we finally bought a new truck. I've actually been using the same truck in Truck Sim since basically like a couple weeks in. If you remember, I bought a truck by getting a loan. Well, now finally I own my own truck in the game, and it is crazy good. Big improvement. So the gameplay yesterday was great. I had a great time. I hope that you all enjoyed it. And we hit support goals for both streams, meaning we actually had a great head start to the week here. 22 out of 30 goals hit already. Jasper Kitty is here with me today. He's sniffing around. How you doing today, buddy? Oh, he's investigating. He doesn't have time to talk to me. And so yesterday was a great day, and looking forward to more. All right, today will be more chill fun, because today we are not starting anything new yet. We're close to something new. Today, we're going to have a nice podcast here discussing the future, trying to figure out what game.
Aren't we always discussing the future? Aren't we always discussing the next paywall? His second Mega Man marathon will be on Friday as well, so.
Games I'm going to be playing in the next couple of weeks, right, buddy? Like, there's so many games coming out, there's no way to know what to play. And the truth is, there's too much to play everything. So we have to have a serious discussion today about what games absolutely must be played at launch, what games can wait, and maybe what games just don't fit and I should skip. All right, so we're going to have that discussion on today's show. We'll see.
Oh, God, no. Why?
How that goes, okay? And of course, tonight on the late stream, well, hold on. Today, after this podcast, it's going to be the continuation of Suikoden 2 HD. Great playthrough so far. I'm 5 hours into the game. Really enjoying myself, and the game is starting to hit its stride. Soon we're going to start actually recruiting for the Rebel Army, and that should be fun. So, more chill RPG action today after the podcast ends. And then tonight on the late stream, it is Minecraft with mods.
Oh, no, we are still doing this?
And we're going to actually try to build a bathroom using mods. The modifications that I've installed in the game allow me to craft all kinds of new stuff that isn't normally in the game. And tonight we're actually going to try to make that a reality. It'll be pretty cool to have a whole big addendum part of my house. And after that, we'll just see what we want to do. The Minecraft streams are usually very laid back, chill, and interactive. So that's today. Today is just a very chill day of content. Nothing too crazy. But we got to start talking about what's going to happen tomorrow and further in with all the new releases that'll be coming out. Okay. So by the way, good morning, everyone. How's everyone today? Let's see who's here.
I'm honestly, I enjoy streaming the marathons, but I don't know. They've been so bad lately. They've been so fucking boring.
We got Itzy. We got Youth
But he can't fix his real path. Big ups, Coyote Briggs.
in Asia. We have Sidious. We got Roman Victor. Chris, how you doing? Fox, how you doing? Vakin, how you doing? Then over here on the kick side, we got Kim Jong-un, who still watches me from North Korea. That's awesome. Rebecca. Dr. Thundercock. RGB Lover.
Dr. Thundercock. That's absolutely amazing. Whoever that is, I salute you, Dr. Thundercock. Unbelievable.
How's everyone this morning? Eddie Chill. Snake Sauce Reloaded, dancing with 2 lightsabers. We got a lot of Phil Banana Man emotes dancing around. You get it? Daily Demo, how you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're ready to chill. What's up? My own chair is hard. I don't know where you guys get some of these names. How you doing?
Don't worry, Grandpa.
Really? Dabhan says that if you pay extra, you get early access to Metal Gear Delta tonight. And he says he's doing that tonight. Well, here's the thing. For those of you who may be playing Metal Gear Delta early, I would love to hear from you on if it's any good. All right? It seems like the internet is torn on this. Some people seem to just be happy to be playing Metal Gear on a modern platform. Some people think that it's awful and the frame rate issues are just atrocious and it shouldn't even be sold. And others are like, oh, it's not a big deal, kind of middle of the road. So I don't know. This is what we're going to talk about, that in the next 2 weeks, there's 4 or more new releases. I cannot play 4 or more new releases in the next 2 weeks. There's no way I can do that. I have other games that I'm playing, right, Jasper? Jasper, take a look at the camera. Say hello to everybody.
His marathons are getting worse. Dr. Thundercock agrees. I don't, the one where he played the Five Nights at Freddy's, if he would have played them a little bit more, might have been okay because those are games that I enjoy a little bit. But not that I'm not gonna shit on Mega Man or anything like that, but I don't know, it's why I don't really stream a whole lot of his gameplay, because typically I don't like a lot of the stuff that he does, or it's too fucking boring. I'll just go watch somebody better, or I'll go play something.
Yeah, he won't look. Kitty will never do what you want him to do. He's his own kitty. He does what he wants when he wants. I mean, he's been in here how many times? How many times have you heard him meow? Twice? He meows all day outside. All day outside of this office, he's a meower. He talks to us all the time. Walks up, meow, meow, meow. He starts talking. Then he comes in here. He won't say a word. He just clams up because he's on camera. That would be cute. Anyway.
Wow. So that's the thing that happened.
Yeah, exactly. Cats just do what they want. Cats have their own thing going. I think what they said is they did a study, and apparently cats believe that they are the equals with humans in a household. Like, they actually think that they're just, the same as you. They wouldn't understand why you would think that you should boss them around. Like, what are you talking about, right? So anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and this should be a good chill show. We don't.
Yeah, that is another thing too. It's the silence too. A lot of times it's like I don't necessarily have a whole lot of, not that I have like a bunch of feedback to give sometimes when he is saying stuff, but when he's just silent and he's got that scowl on his face and he's like failing in Donkey Kong, it's like, okay, I almost feel like I would be like wasting people's time. Like, let's just both of us just agree to like go do something else.
Don't have to go full length on this show. And what I mean by that is, if we run out of topics to talk about, if people wanted to get into Sweet Code N2 earlier, we can. Or we could go full length, because there's been many times when I say, I don't have a ton to do on the podcast today. So, if you guys don't want to talk, we can just go to the game. And then we end up having a long podcast because people keep asking me questions and stuff. And, that's kind of what happens. So we'll see.
Or you're withholding until you get money, but you say that everything runs long. Mega Man's the only game Phil is playing that I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with some of them. Mr. Toxic really likes Minecraft. That kind of shit, like, I don't know, that shit makes my brain crazy. It looks like it would be fun if it looks so tedious. And that kind of shit, like putting things together like in little tiny pieces and building like these huge fucking things, like, I don't know, something, like I say, makes my stupid lady lizard brain go, nope, don't like this. The truck sim game would be okay, little slow. I think for me personally, that would be something more fun to play. A lot of these things I'm either not interested in, like Sweet Hogan here, or they're just more fun to play.
Okay. And if you're wondering, because some people might have been thinking why my eyes look a little messed up,
Who wonders if your eyes, bro, you look messed up.
It is very hot in Washington today. We have a heat wave going on again. This heat wave is going through tomorrow. It cools down on Wednesday again. This is like our 5th heat wave of the summer. Like, seriously, like every other week, we have like a 5-day crazy heat wave where it's way hotter than it should be here, and then it cools down.
What is it, like 75? Fucking look out, bro.
So early this morning, when my wife got up early to get ready for work, she turned on all the air conditioners in the house. And so I woke up, my eyes already didn't feel so good. And then as I came in here to set up, my eyes started burning uncontrollably again from the air.
I don't know. Your face is red too. You're red all in your cheeks and across the bridge of your nose and everything. So
Conditioning. I'm like, oh man. So I put eye drops in and they're starting to feel better. But that's why my, why my eyes look all messed up.
I have over 100 hours on Truck Sim. That's cool.
Okay.
I thought about getting it, and then like he kind of killed it for me, and I was like, I play not that mine are any better. I play House Flipper. The number of hours I have in House Flipper, I don't even want to share.
Anyway, so where to begin? I think we'll begin. We have a couple shout outs to do.
There is a lot more to Minecraft. That is a very good point, Virgil, but I can't watch him. I just can't watch him like just sputter. And I really would have enjoyed Donkey Kong, because I like Nintendo. I like a lot of those games, and I chose to pass on the Switch 2, which I'm not like upset, and I could get one if I wanted to, but I chose to like pass on it. But he made it like look so terrible that I won't even like watch it or consider getting it or consider playing it or whatever.
We already got some tips that rolled in. I didn't even talk about contributions or anything yet. But let's see what's on everyone's mind. Let's take a look.
I have a ridiculous amount of hours in Schedule 1.
Okay, we start off today with a $5 tip from Slayer, who I don't even think is here, but I think he wanted to contribute while he was able to earlier before the stream started. So thank you to Slayer for our first contribution of the day, 5 rupees. We're using the fantasy layout again, so 5 rupees for the stream.
I wonder what sort of ungodly horrors are festering in the AC filters.
He says, I want to start the contributions.
There's a new kind of disease in there. Let's just pray that they just leave them alone.
Following WWE closely with NXT Heatwave yesterday and today's Raw as well. It's all been great. I want to recommend some trailers you can react to during the podcast. There's a game called A Nice Day for Fishing. It's an indie game made by YouTubers who do gaming skits. A Nice Day for Fishing. I wonder if it actually is a real fishing game or if it's made by YouTubers, if it's some kind of a joke.
You sold your Switch too? Oh.
See.
Sounds like maybe you didn't like it.
Is it just a nice day for fishing? Because there's no A Nice Day. It is, yeah. Nice Day for Fishing. It came out in May. It actually has an insane amount of positive reviews. Probably because all their fans, probably like bought the game if they're YouTubers. However, I have something to show you guys. You want to see it? Take a look. It's this style, yeah. Looks pretty similar to a game like Stardew Valley. And actually this, to me, looks like Dave the Diver.
So what? What does that have to do with anything? Stardew Valley is pretty popular. I think Dave the Diver, wasn't that like a couple years ago, was pretty popular.
It was like a combination of a few different.
I know. Did you see how bitter he got? Probably all their fans went there and bought it and liked it. Oh no.
different styles, but as you can see, it's all in that retro art style. Looks like it's RPG because it spells. Look, new spell unlocked and stuff. So this must be an RPG rather than like it's not really a fishing simulator. Definitely look inventory and a million different kinds of weapons, guns, and stuff. Yeah, embark on an RPG pixel adventure where you play as Balin the humble fisherman, rise up to become the hero of Honeywood. Okay. Well,
that sounds cute.
Can I be honest? I don't think that's something that's going to really appeal to the viewership. If we're going to do something like that, it's probably going to...
Can I be honest? It looks popular and has a lot of good reviews, so gonna hard pass. You guys want to come see Minecraft again, where I bumble around like an asshole?
Be a more established game, like Stardew Valley, which we played last year.
You guys want to pass on this new and maybe popular game and watch me play Truck Sim? I'll talk about diarrhea again. You guys like that, right?
Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Certainly, we don't have time to play a game like that right now, right? We don't have any time. That's the discussion we're going to have today.
Yeah, we have to play Minecraft again, and more Truck Sim, and Sweet Hogan that nobody asked for and nobody's giving money for. And we have to play fucking GTA 4 that barely makes it to the goal, if it makes it to the goal at all.
Is that we have way too many games and we need to figure out what we're going to be playing in the next couple of weeks. We can't consider more games right now, right? But
finally made it to a stream. What did I miss? We're getting a boring schedule, half scolding kind of segment. It's usual.
Okay, so he says, the next is an action game. It's made by a Korean studio. It's called Wuchi the Wayfarer. Wuchi the Wayfarer. That is not... I don't know why he's playing the trailer for this game.
How does he not have time? He doesn't do anything. He's playing so much garbage that could just be dropped. Like, honestly, a lot of it is just garbage.
I didn't tell it to. That's not on Steam, from what I can see.
And I don't mean garbage like they're bad games. It's that he's bad at them. Like Minecraft, that shit needed to go. Minecraft isn't a bad game. It's a bad game for him, and that shit needs to go. He doesn't do half bad, kind of, sort of, during the Truck Sim. Like, okay, you can keep that one. No one asked for GTA 4. He thought that Sweet Hogan 2 was going to save the business. It's not. Get rid of that shit.
Wuchi the Wayfarer teaser trailer just came out 2 weeks ago. Not to be confused with the Wuchi Japanese fusion bar, which is spelled the same way. Yeah, there was a reveal trailer, but I guess it's not even listed yet. You can't even, like, pre-order it or anything yet. Become a Taoist wizard who stars a Korean... What? Hold on. Internal server error. I clicked on the thread for the trailer. Internal server error. Oh, there's also a movie called Wuchi. Well, the trailer's lame. It's just cinematic. It shows absolutely no gameplay. I hate this shit. Oh, we're announcing a game. Here's a CGI intro. I don't care. I want to see your game. I literally don't ever want to watch a CGI intro announcing anything. I just want to see your game. You're not a movie. You're a game. So show me the game or don't bother telling me about you because I'm...
You don't understand GTA is going to save the business? I hope. I certainly hope.
Not interested in the movie that you put to advertise the game. So anyway, when they have gameplay, I'll give it a look that has...
You can't really do bad at Truck Sim. There's irony in that. Like...
Your gameplay. Okay.
The fact that it's probably the easiest one...
Thanks. Not sure if you were able to find...
He's still not exploring the nether. No, apparently we're gonna... What the fuck did he say? Build a bathroom? Oh, yeah. Jax Raxer. Yeah, all the fighting shit. Yeah, all that fighting shit needs to go. I don't know why he's hanging on to this.
Find a Singaporean beer. Well, as I said, this week I'm doing something very different for DSP Tries It. This week, I'm going to be doing a Flight of Beers taste test on a late stream, which is very different. Normally, DSP Tries It would be on an early stream, and it's a food taste test. But instead, you guys said you wanted something different. You recommended this. So that's what we're going to be doing. When we hit 30 support goals, we'll be doing it on a late stream that day when we hit 30 goals, okay? So when will that be? If we hit a goal every stream, it'll be Thursday night. If we hit more than one goal on a stream, it'll be earlier. Maybe it could be Wednesday night. If we don't hit a goal every stream, then sadly it's going to be next week because Friday is my marathon of Mega Man, my final Mega Man marathon for a while now because now we'll have played a lot of Mega Man this year and we'll give him a rest. But I can't drink beer during that. I'm already going to be drinking shots. There's no point in trying to do a beer.
I wouldn't dare watch him play GTA 6. No, there's a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming up over the next few months that Not that I watch too much of the gameplay, but I won't be watching any. Certainly not next month when that Silent Hill game comes out, because I'm going to buy the Silent Hill game and play it, because you're not going to ruin Silent Hill for me. I think it looks interesting. I think it looks cool. I'm excited to see where they take Silent Hill. Is it going to be great? I don't know. Is it going to suck ass? I don't know. It might. But just like when they re-released 2 last year, and it was unbelievable, and it was so good, he's not ruining this for me. And then next, is it February? I think it's next February, we get Resident Evil, and I will be getting that, and he won't be ruining that for me either, because I will not let this absolute dickhead ruin horror games for me.
So it would have to wait. It would have to wait till Sunday at the earliest, maybe Monday, if we don't do it by Thursday. So the more you support...
He killed Diablo 4. He was killing Five Nights at Freddy's. I watched a little bit of it.
Earlier we do it. If we do it on Thursday, that would be perfect. So let's get it going. Please support the streams today. Let's hit a goal. If we don't want to miss a goal, because that would put us behind, and then we're not going to do it this week, you see? Okay, continuing on.
So there's your scolding, assholes. Give me my fucking money and give it to me right now.
Someone tipped $2 mentioning that I did a toast to King Cobra last night on the late stream in his memory on the Truck Sim stream.
Oh, did he? Did he do that?
But says, oh, but in the past you talk shit about him and you said you're way above him, blah, blah, blah. All right, shut the fuck up. Okay? I don't know the guy at all. Okay?
Okay, here comes the gaslighting. Here comes the revisionist history.
Zero about him besides the few clips that I have watched on the internet. Okay? You don't need to bring up something that I said in the past, out of reference. Who fucking even knows what I said? I said a lot of dumb shit in the past. Now's not the time for you to be bringing up toxic shit because you're trying to get a clip on the internet. Thanks for the $2, you dumb fuck. Okay.
Thanks for the clip, you dumb fuck. Oh, that was kind of worth it for $2. There you go. Big ups. I don't know what kind of stupid shit I say. I do stupid shit all the time. I can't be held responsible for the stupid shit I say when I say stupid shit all the fucking time.
Zero about him besides the few clips that I have watched on. Someone tipped $2.
I gotta hear this again. It's very, very short, so let me just hear this again. I can't be held responsible. Take responsibility, accountability for the shit that I say. What kind of fucking retardation and madness is this?
Mentioning that I did a toast to King Cobra last night on the late stream in his memory on the Truck Sim stream, which says, oh, but in the past you talk shit about him and you said you're way above him, blah, blah. All right, shut the fuck up. Okay? I don't know the guy at all. Okay? Zero about him besides the few clips that I have watched on the internet. Okay?
So then you certainly shouldn't be saying anything bad.
You don't need to bring up something that I said in the past.
Why not? They can bring up whatever the fuck they want. You are the stupid asshole who read it out loud.
Out of reference. Who fucking even knows what I said? I said a lot of dumb shit in the past.
Who even knows what I said? I said a lot of dumb shit in the past. You mean last night?
Now's not the time for you to be bringing up toxic shit because you're trying to get a clip on the internet. Thanks for the $2, you dumb fuck. Okay.
Got him.
Okay. So.
What a fucking loser.
Over on Kick. There we go. There we go. Wipe them up. Mop them up. Get them the fuck out. And cool.
Oh, he's such a big man. Ooh.
All right. So. $7 and climbing. Thank you guys. Please let's get the support rolling today.
$7 and climbing. The fuck out of here, man.
Okay, so that we can hit our goal and do this Flight of Beers taste test this week. Let's get our first sub of the day over on Kick. Let's get our first super chat of the day right now on YouTube. And how about a member? We got a couple tips. How about a member? That'd be great to get a member on YouTube or some gifted memberships for the community. What do you guys think? Let's get some support all around, okay? Cool.
I don't think that thanks was sincere. You know, Jerry, I have a sneaking suspicion that it wasn't entirely sincere. I agree.
Falapino, how are you over on Kick? He says, what's up? What's going on? Cool.
You and I, Jerry, we have that serendipitous way of thinking where I think that there might have been some meanness in there. Right, look out. We got a fucking badass over here.
All right. So, today we have one agenda, one thing that we need to figure out. And it's very simple.
How to give me more money.
What the heck am I playing in the next few weeks? Because the next few weeks are going to be crazy hectic. First of all, let's talk about what I'm currently doing. Right now, I'm playing Suikoden 2 HD.
Drop that. Nobody cares.
We just started that playthrough. We're about 5 hours in.
So you can stop it right now and absolutely nobody will care. So we've freed up that slot. Get rid of that shit.
From what I remember, I want to say that it's about a 20-hour long game. It could be longer, but I think I remember it being...
It will be longer knowing you because we have to do shit like this.
About as long as the first. It may be a little bit longer than that. I'm not sure. Okay? So, That's ongoing as of right now. Okay, we've already begun it. Now,
Yeah, but you could totally get rid of that shit. It's useless. No one cares. Next.
that game does not
Here, from what I understand, whose clip was I watching? Oh, I wish I could remember, because now I can't give like the appropriate ups, but somebody said that the only reason why he was so gung-ho to play Sweet Hogan, as I call it, because it's funny, part 2, is because he kept saying that every time he played Sweet Hogan, the first one, he hit the goal. And he was only hitting the goal because of Iron Cuck, but I think Iron Cuck is back, question mark? But I don't know.
always have to be a daytime stream. That game has some flexibility, being an older game, that it could jump day to night time slots if needed. I am hoping that people will show up and support that playthrough. If you do, you know, it keeps it in the rotation permanently and hopefully keeps it at a more prominent spot. If it ends up being a slow stream where we're not getting a lot of support, then sadly it might slip to less predominant spots, like a late night stream once a week or something like that. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I'm currently playing GTA 4 with mods, and the good news is,
Which nobody wants. Get rid of it.
we're in the home stretch, probably 1 to 2 streams tops, and we beat the main story of GTA 4 with mods. Now, you guys have been asking me to play the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC,
But you said that you were. Oh, was it Kino? Oh, big ups, big ups.
and I'm okay with that. I really
It was PPP. Oh, thank you, my epic journey. I appreciate Johnny. It was Kino.
am, but
Big ups,
likely
Kino
that's
boys.
going to end up not being a dominant, I should say predominant playthrough on a daytime stream. All right,
Robust Urban Garlic probably did say it too, to be fair, but I remember now that someone said it was, and they were probably watching a clip of Robust Urban Garlic. I appreciate y'all.
With the new games that are about to start hitting and coming out, I feel like there's going to be more demand to see those games on daytime streams. Ballad of Gay Tony likely would do fine on a late night stream, so it probably will end up being night streams, you know, once it gets started. The thing is, we have to finish the story first, and we still have another 1 to 2 streams to even finish up the story of GTA 4 before we can get to the DLC.
But you wanted them to hurry up and pay for the DLC. So they've already paid for it. Okay, let's get real here. Iron Cuck already paid for it, and you're still not there yet.
So we've got a while, all right? We've got a while, but, you know, I definitely want to do it. I've only done the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC once. It was over 12 years ago. Quite frankly, I don't remember it.
So we're going to do shit that you've already done. We're going to play a RPG game that is like, God, you kill it. It's probably a great game, but God, do you just absolutely kill it. And we have to play DLC that you've already played before. We can't play new games because of these two things. Okie dokie. I just want to make sure I'm understanding where all of your spectacular failures come from, sir.
And everyone I remember said it was good. I remember that. Like, I remember everyone giving it praise and saying my playthrough was great. I don't remember it at all, okay?
Well, that's not surprising. You sure as fuck know who owes you money, though.
So I guess we will see what happens with that, but that should be hopefully starting up sooner rather than later as I focus on beating the story, okay? Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think we all
Oh, I totally forgot he was playing that.
here, whether you're here on stream or you're watching on demand or you're even watching this being clipped by a detractor or restream, I think everyone out there can collectively agree. This playthrough needs to end. It's been going on too long, and it's not even entertaining anymore. This game is too long, doesn't
This is the man who played Blueprints for like 70 hours or 75 hours.
innovate enough to warrant how long it is. We are something like 25 hours into Donkey Kong.
It's true. If he didn't take 3 months to finish a game, he needs to play one game, play it either as long as he's going to play it or beat it, and move on to the next game.
And the game isn't doing anything new or original. It's just variations on the same exact formula. It really is a disappointing game in my opinion. Like, I was hoping it was going to be Super Mario Odyssey 2 because we never got a Super Mario Odyssey 2. And supposedly people who worked on Mario Odyssey worked on this game. And I thought, man, this is going to be a system seller for Switch 2 because Mario Kart World
Crimp was your future stepdad? Oh, so Daddy Ryan then. Okay.
wasn't. It was kind of underwhelming. This will be great. It angers me.
Like, just quit then. Like, I don't understand.
It really does anger me because Nintendo
Sweet Hogan's a good RPG, but watching Phil play it, yeah.
use
Like I say, it's not even necessarily that all of the games that he's playing are bad, but a lot of them are older, which again doesn't make a game bad. Like, I'm old too. I like old shit. But when there's new stuff coming out, I feel as if most, like, you're a gaming channel, I kind of feel as if most things should take a back seat.
used to pump out insanely good quality first-party games every single time. It was hit after hit,
Oh, no future stepdad's Iron Jesus Christ. How many names does this loser fucking have?
banger after banger. Now, even Nintendo, you have to second-guess yourself when you're buying their big priority first-party
I was convinced your future stepdad was Ryan, but now that I think about it and knowing how like passive aggressive Iron Cuck is, it's kind of funny. I get it. That's true.
A lot of these are just sadly underwhelming. And listen, if you like Donkey Kong Bonanza, I'm not going to
Well, I mean, you're vastly underwhelming, but you know, here we are.
sit here and I'm not going to yell at you and say you're wrong, okay? The game has reasons why I understand people would like it. But honestly, for me,
Why not? You yelled at people and told them that they were wrong when they like Kingdom Come Deliverance too.
I feel like we have advanced and just progressed past the whole collectathon formula that Bonanza really focuses on. I don't find it insanely entertaining to have to go through every single world, pounding through every wall, hitting the ground to see the sonar through the wall to find bananas, medals, relics, doing challenge stages. It's like, again, it's dated. It's like that's a formula from the 1990s that even then was played out. Take a look at Donkey Kong 64, the game that nearly killed the 3D platforming genre. So why in 2025 did they bring it back? I just don't get it. I'm actually confused what made them think that this would work in the modern day for a modern audience. Now, a lot of people have said, oh, it's so good, but almost no one's beaten this game. That's the truth. Most people just didn't beat it. They played it for a while.
I stream for fun, and even I'm doing day one views on Digimon when it drops. Granted, that's because I want to give it as much attention as possible. Whether you're doing this for fun or you do it for fun and it's like a side hustle because like you're monetized and you can get like, you know, super chats or whatever, or you do YouTube full time, typically whatever you have going on, you're going to want to drop and slide to the back burner when there's new stuff, I would think. With gaming, something that happens like really fast and you kind of have to be on top of it a little bit.
And put it down. So it happens with a lot of Nintendo titles. Everyone buys this Nintendo console, rushes out, buys the new game, but they don't actually finish it. They just buy into the hype and drop money, but then they walk away. For me, I'm really trying to force my way through this game. Dude, 25 hours through, we're still not done with it. It's like, what is going on with this crap? So the good news is we're in the third to last world.
Yeah, but he says he's played it for 25 hours, and I think he's been streaming it for 25 hours. I don't think he's been playing it.
Because then there's 2 more worlds after the world I'm in, and then there's the finale. It's like, dude, it's so long, it's ridiculous. I hope we beat it. Well, let me put it this way. We're beating it this week. I've already laid out both Tuesday night and Wednesday night are reserved to beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. So if we don't beat it tomorrow night, we're beating it Wednesday night. And I know I may have low attendance and low support for both streams. I don't care. I need to finish this game. Seriously, I can't stand it anymore. It needs to be done. It's been like 2 months I've been playing this stupid game. Why is it so long? Here's the saddest part about it, right? In 2017.
Oh God, no, please don't go back 8 years. Grandpa, don't do this. With streaming games, most people only stream one game until it's completed. Either until they've had enough of it, or like they're tired of it, or, you know, they beat it. Unless, you know, they're like someone who like speedruns a specific game. There are some people who I watch exclusively because they do they do Resident Evil 4 randomizer speedruns. And that's all they typically play is Resident Evil 4. But that's one of my favorite games ever. I was learning at one time how to speedrun it. Realized I really sucked at it and I can't speedrun it. And was trying to learn some of the things. And like, that's all they play. So you have some YouTubers where they do just kind of play like one game specifically over and over. And that's fine. But yeah, typically you play one game until you beat it or you're tired of it or, you know, whatever the case may be.
I was playing Super Mario Odyssey. And I had the opposite feeling about that game. That game I loved. I was like,
I forget the name of the channel. I haven't watched it for a hot minute, admittedly, but they do Resident Evil 4 randomizer speedruns, and it's really, really funny.
It's so good. The music, the graphics, the innovation that each world you go into feels different, the different hat transformations that all make the game play different, right? The audience actually didn't like it that much. Do you remember that? That actually, I was playing it at length and I was trying to get all the collectibles and everything in it, and people were actually criticizing me for it, saying, you're spending too much time on this game. We don't like first-party kiddie stuff. And I was like, at that point, I remember trying to say, Nintendo isn't just for kids. Nintendo is for kids and adults alike. And I don't know why you would criticize this game when it has such ingenuity and creativity. And it ended up being my game of the year. I went through it a full playthrough and did all the secret.
Left cross, I agree, 100%. Yep, he dies, he pauses. Yeah, he's got to go check for the noises. He has to ban people. Someone gives him, $5 from across the pond, so he's got to get his tip conversion chart. We have to do this for an hour and a half every day. It's bad enough he starts the stream at 10:45 a.m., his time, and doesn't start a video game until after 1 o'clock. And we wonder why we can't get anywhere.
Worlds, the end, you unlock the secret worlds and everything. I did everything in the game because I loved it so much. Fast forward here, right? 8 years. We're playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Dude, I can't wait for it to be over. I'm angry that I invested so much time in it, and it would actually be more painful to drop it because I did actually invest so much in it, so I don't want to drop the game. But man, like, you don't like it.
Been an avid gamer for 40 years, older than Phil. He has absolutely no passion for the hobby. All he does is bitch and moan and complain. It's infuriating. He lost, I believe at some points, if you listen to some stuff from way back in Grandpa's day here, I think at one point he had some passion, but he just kind of fell ass backwards into doing it and then realized how much money it could make. And then it took off. But he's totally burnt out. You can tell that he's burnt out, and maybe there is a passion in there, but I think the addictions have overtaken him. He has to sit down in this chair every day to get enough money to end the day to pull Hogan's. It's just pretty much, I think, the addiction at its finest. But big ups for still gaming.
I don't like it. Everyone's bored, right? Very frustrating. So I need to beat that this week. That will conclude this week. Donkey Kong will be done by Wednesday night. That simple. It'll be done by Wednesday night. We're wrapping this game up by hook or by crook. However we do it, we're doing it. Okay?
Okay, then we don't have to worry about that one. So the first 2 games you can get rid of, and this one's going to be over. So next.
Okay. So we have...
As of now, you have a clear schedule. Sweet Hogan, you can get rid of. What the fuck is the other one? Grand Theft Auto. Jesus Christ, I'm such a retard. Grand Theft Auto you can get rid of, and Donkey Kong you're going to finish.
Have those 3 ongoing playthroughs, one of which is going to conclude this week. We also have chill streams of American Truck Sim and Minecraft, and I've already told you guys.
You can get rid of Minecraft. You can go on ahead and get rid of that one. You are bad at it. You are really bad at it. Sir, you embarrass yourself. Play the truck thing. It seems to bring you small amounts of joy.
Guys, the reason that these have been around for so long as a weekly playthrough is because you guys come by and you support me so well. As long as these streams keep hitting support goals, I'll keep doing them. You know, I'll be honest, Truck Sim doesn't get a lot of viewers, but the people that are there are incredibly engaged. They have a great time watching Truck Sim, and they support it every week. So why would I stop doing it? If there's a
Truck Sim is probably the least shittiest thing that he does, to be fair.
audience for it, even though it's not a huge audience, and if they're willing to support it, why would I stop? Now, if the support were to just basically dry up for those games, then those slots would be open for other games. But hey, they've been working all week long, so why wouldn't I, right? So we'll keep that, all week long, excuse me, all year long is what I meant to say. So why not keep going? We've got like almost 4 to 5 months of Minecraft and about 4 months of American Truck Sim, if you didn't know. Pretty crazy to think about, right? It's been going on that long. It doesn't seem like it, but man, I think we've got
Trust me, I feel like you've been playing Minecraft for like 3 years.
40 hours of gameplay in Truck Sim and something like almost 50 hours in Minecraft.
Been playing it for 4 months and only has 50 hours clocked.
So there you go.
You sure about that, Toxie? Last night was bad. Oh, was it?
So those continue once a week.
I'm not saying that it's not like, he seems a little bit more interactive. He seems a little bit more engaged with people, which, I mean, for what that's worth, I guess.
All right. So just think about that. Suikoden 2, that continues. GTA 4.
But I'm positive that you're not wrong, Iviga. I don't even have to see it, and I'm sure that you're not wrong.
Will continue, albeit it might go to night streams, okay? Donkey Kong is concluding, and we have 2 night chill streams that are going to stick. Now, Capcom vs. SNK 2 has been my fighting game of choice. And
Get rid of all the fighting shit. What have you missed? Grandpa is going over his schedule because new games are coming, but he's upset because he thinks that every game he's playing right now is great because they're hitting the goals, even though they're not.
And improving at it and getting better, and the streams have been great, you know, against competition and everything.
He talked about LTG and Triple P being gay. Jesus Christ.
I keep that in the rotation as much as I can once a week.
Why is this man so worried about what other men are gay?
Moving forward, I'm going to try to do it Friday nights, but as you know, Fridays, it's been rough because sometimes there's a new game, sometimes I'm not here. So I'll do my best.
I'm not implying that either one of those gentlemen are gay, but if they were, what does it matter to you, sir? They don't want to fuck you. If they were into dudes, they would go find somebody who's not you. I promise.
To keep that in the rotation once a week. But now, herein lies the dilemma. We've got new games starting tomorrow, everyone, and we need to figure out what exactly we're playing.
2 words rent-free. Ooh, Lord, I know that's right.
Because there's absolutely, positively no way that I can play everything that's coming out. All right, so to give you some...
Because LTG once said it's time for men. Well, listen, like, I agree, but that's me.
Gears of War Reloaded is tomorrow. You might say, what's Gears of War Reloaded? Isn't there already a Gears of War 1 that came out that was a remaster? Yes, there is. Oh, you know what? You're right. Let me do this first. As a shout out, I owe you guys. Fresh Jones did a $2 super chat.
You don't owe me anything.
First time chatter, what do you think of Cyrax? I don't think of Cyrax.
He was so mad he didn't get to see Norman Reedus' penis. That's amazing. That's an amazing name. Norman Reedus' penis. Somebody please make it. It's almost like Reese's Pieces, except Reedus' penis.
I know. The Cyrax I think about is the robotic metal cyborg in a yellow jumpsuit from Mortal Kombat 3. That's the Cyrax that I know of and think about. So outside of that, I don't know anything about a Cyrax. And by the way, he was one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat 3.
Useless information. Warning. Useless information.
Super chat of the day, $2. That gets up to $9 of contributions. Very nice. Okay.
7 plus 2 is 9. Fucking retard alert!
You might say, I thought there already was a remaster of Gears of War years ago. There was. It was called Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and it came out both on Xbox consoles and on PC. It apparently allowed Gears of War to be played up to 4K on PC, and it had, you know, remastered upscaling, tweaks, bells, whistles, etc. All right? So what is Reloaded? Well, Reloaded is that game, but apparently what they're going to do is add more features, tweak it more, and essentially, like, spruce it up, okay? So exactly what are the new features or whatever, I don't know, but here's the truth. I haven't played Gears of War in a while. The last one I played was, what, 5? Gears of War 5, and I definitely liked it, but I'm not in love with the modern Gears games. I like the old ones better. Like, I think Gears 1 through 3 was better than Gears 4 and 5. Similar to how Halo 1 through 3 and then Reach were all better than the modern Halos. Because once these games got sold to other companies, those companies kind of didn't have the same touch and the same quality that the original did, right? So,
What is this stupid asshole talking about?
Gears of War hasn't been around in a while. I mean, when was Gears 5? Years and years ago, right? Who even knows what's going on with Gears? Like, when is the next one coming out? We don't even know. There's not even a release date for it, right? It's a prequel, by the way. So, this game, Gears Reloaded, is likely a way for all of us to get reintroduced to the Gears of War franchise because there hasn't been anything going on with Gears for a while. And I know that a lot of people will be playing it. You know, you haven't had Gears in a long time. All of a sudden, this Gears will be on Game Pass. You're going to have tons of people who are going to be playing Gears of War for the first time in ages. In addition, I really do feel like the classic Gears stuff is better. Like, Gears 1, 2, and 3 multiplayer was better than what they did with 4 and 5. So, to go back to the roots is probably going to be pretty cool, okay? Of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, okay? Hideo Kojima is not involved whatsoever.
I'm sorry. I can't hear about it anymore.
And in fact, Hideo Kojima is a bit miffed that Konami is going to resell his work without his involvement. All right? He's outright said, I have no involvement. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to look at it. I want nothing to do with it. He's kind of upset. And admittedly so. It's his work. It's his baby. And Konami will infinitely get to make money on it forever while he gets nothing now, which is pretty messed up to think about, don't you think? In addition, this port apparently is not very good. People are saying that the graphical performance is poor. It has severe
I don't listen
stuttering.
to anything you say, sir. I'm sorry. We're
I
just
actually forgot to write down one in the schedule. I'm going to write it down right now.
we're moving on. I think we're done
So,
with boardroom
The
meeting.
week after, here's the 2 new games. On September 4th, Hollow Knight Silksong. And on September 5th, Chronos The New Dawn. Hollow Knight Silksong is the highly anticipated sequel to the original Hollow Knight that's been delayed and delayed and delayed for like 7 years. It's finally coming out. Tons of people are excited for this one and have asked me to play it already. And I said, all right, I would play it. No, I'm not sure if I'm
I think this is hashtag a lot of people again. I don't recall anyone asking him for that.
actually going to beat it. I don't know how much I'm going to like it, but I'm at least going to try it. Why wouldn't I, right? Chronos The New Dawn is the return of horror to my streams for the first time in a while because I haven't been playing a horror game in a long time. And basically, it's kind of a spiritual successor to Dead Space, kind of like how Callisto Protocol was. It looks like Dead Space. It plays like Dead Space. It probably should just be called Dead Space 4, but it's a new game series from Bloober Team, okay, who they've been making pretty good games as of late, like the Silent Hill 2 remake. So we've got those 2 games coming out September 4th, 5th, okay? You might notice I didn't mention a few other games. For example, I didn't mention the Indiana Jones Order of the Giants DLC. That comes out September 4th. And I also didn't mention Hell Is Us. That comes out September 4th. I'm going to be honest. I think Hell Is Us is dead in the water. That's a game that might have been played if we didn't have Silksong. But the fact that they're dropping Silksong now that day, I think that Hell Is Us is not going to do well. I think it's actually going to be a game that everyone's going to skip.
You're correct. Luto was a horror game.
And I played the beta or the demo
This man also is a crippling alcoholic.
or whatever it was. I wasn't really impressed, but I also wasn't like, I didn't think it sucked. But I also wasn't like, ooh, this is great. It was just kind of is.
I did no such thing. Don't put that evil on me. I'm sorry, a lot of people.
And I
My
bet the game's
apologies.
going to flop now.
I will shut my whore mouth.
Because Silksong is going to be the game everyone's going to be talking about.
My apologies. Then both people said something to him about playing a game.
Although there's like 5 other games out.
Daddy Ryan and Iron Cock.
Okay? So the good news is after that, there's no other real new games. There is the Bubsy collection on September 9th, but then there's nothing new till the end of the month with Silent Hill F on the 25th. So that means I would have the entirety of the month.
But you won't finish anything in 2 weeks. If it comes out on the 9th and then Silent Hill is the 25th, for the love of God, don't watch him play Silent Hill. He'll fucking ruin it. No. That's just over 2 weeks. You're not going to finish anything in 2 weeks.
To play whatever games I choose to play. Okay, until the end. At the end of the month, we've got Silent Hill F, we've got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, we've also got Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. And then the first week of October, we've got like 2 to 3 games. So we are very busy once we hit late September. So the idea here is I need to
No, you're not busy. You're going to skip all this shit.
focus in on and select a few games that I'm going to be playing throughout September till the end of the month to get through. All right? There's absolutely no way that I can play GTA 4 and the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC, Suikoden N2 HD, Hollow Knight Silksong, Gears of War Reloaded, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and Chronos the New Dawn.
Why is he even talking about Silk Song? I saw the little trailery thing that looks way too hard for him. That looks like it would be fairly challenging. Why would he even bother with that?
All at the same time. There's plus still doing chill streams of Truck Sim.
Oh, he's totally, yeah, he's got to play Silent Hill. It's a big title for sure. And in February next year, he'll play Resident Evil, to be sure. They're big titles. The day one views, got to get the day one views, bro. But yeah, I'm not watching that. I'll just play him instead.
Right? And doing streams of other, I can't. There's no way. I'm here 6 days a week full time. It's not enough to cover all those games.
It is. It absolutely is. Because the only game really you can basically get rid of all the crap you're playing because you're making it hot garbage. Let Donkey Kong go. Let Sweet Hogan go. Let Grand Theft Auto. Well, I mean, I guess you could scam people because all right, keep Grand Theft Auto because, Iron Cuck fucking paid for the DLC. Just skip the game and play the DLC. Cut that shit out. Get rid of fucking Minecraft. Let that fucking shit go. And get rid of all that fucking fighting game bullshit. Let it go. Jesus Christ. The shit is dead on the vine. Let it go.
Okay? So we have to come to a conclusion. We have to talk about this. And we have to
Look at him shaking.
figure out what's going to stay, what's going to go. Personally, I think that what we're playing now is fine. We're going to beat Donkey Kong soon. But out of these 4 games, Gears of War, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Silk Song, and Chronos, what are we definitively saying yes to? What are we saying maybe, but not originally when it releases?
You're going to pick whatever the fuck you want anyway. Are we going back to fucking viewers' illusion of choice? What are we doing here?
And what are we saying? No, we're not playing at all. Just, I'll be honest with all of you. All these games look good to me. Every one. So that's going to be a tough decision. Now, the truth is, I don't
want Phil ruining Silent Hill or Ghost of Yotei for me either. Nope, don't ruin the games.
Put a game off for a week or two. And then maybe as we get further into certain games.
So put off brand new games. Brand new games you're going to stop or you're going to wait on for Sweet Hogan. You're going to delay brand new games for Minecraft, for Donkey Kong. This is what we're letting shit go for. Grand Theft Auto DLC 4 DLC and Sweet Hogan. You're going to delay brand new games.
Then we could look to bring in a game around mid-September rather than the first week of September. That would be okay. Okay?
This is so fucking sad. This is so sad. No, I didn't watch him play the RE4 remake either.
So, what are we thinking? I don't know.
I got the early edition. Is that the one I got the early? Was there one you could play it early? Or was that Silent Hill? There was one where I think you could like play it early if you paid for like a certain edition. I think it was Resident Evil 4. I think I played it before him.
Well, first of all, more shout-outs. We have Genesis Gaming, 42 months as a member. Says you should skip it to stand with Kojima-san. Keep up the good work. So Genesis Gamer thinks I should skip Metal Gear Delta. Okay? What else do we got here? I received an $8 tip. Let's see here.
Wow, cool.
I'm not sure who this is from. I don't think I see a name. But it is an $8 tip. So hold on. Let me go ahead and play animation. Thank you so much. Biggest tip of the day so far. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Sorry, Slayer, you're getting to boot.
Wow, get fucked, Slayer.
We're up to $17 to support and climbing.
See, he'll straight stab you in the back for $3. See?
Guys, thank you for the early support. Please let's keep it rolling. Okay, so I was watching your American Truck Sim video on demand. If you allow me some constructive criticism, stop driving at night. Rest until it's morning, then take the job. If it gets
blah 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 blah. I don't care.
What? Snow Carl tipped $1. Okay, he said this a very silly thing. He says, "Do you think that some of the difficulty of hitting a support goal, for example, yesterday during GTA, it was down to the wire to hit the goal yesterday. Now, we did hit it, okay? Do you think it's because you have a scrolling banner and the tips goal, because he still calls it the tips goal, by the way, which it is not. It is a support goal. It incorporates everything, right? Is it because that you have a scrolling banner and your goal isn't always on the screen? No. I think it has nothing to do with that. I don't even know where you get that. Let's continue. Okay.
But the shit is annoying, really. Every time I'm checking in and I want to see where you are, it's very annoying.
Continuing on. Snow Carl, 31 months as an ongoing member of the channel, says Sweet Coden should be the game to go fill. No. Listen, the reason we're playing Sweet Coden 2 is because I owed it to you guys. I had outright promised months ago.
He also promised people like a lot of other stuff.
That if you supported Sweet Coden 1, that I would play the sequel during the summer. So we're playing it now. If people say to me, actually, God, it was a bad idea, we'd prefer if you stop playing it, I will. Now, I don't want to stop playing it. So far, we're 5 hours in. I'm having a great time with it. We're going to play another 2.5 hours today. Then I think that we're going to do well. It's going to be great. A great stream, chill, vibes, interactions, fun. It's a great game. But it's not for everyone. JRPGs are most definitely...
The scrolling shit is so bad. It really is.
So only a certain audience likes JRPGs. I know that. I know it's not the entirety of my main audience. And a lot of people are very critical and don't like them. They think that they're boring. I grew up playing them, and I absolutely love them, which is why I like playing them when I can. But I know that it's not for all. It's not all the time. Okay? That's why I had such a gap. We finished Suikoden 1 back in April. I purposely waited 4 months to play the next one, so there'd be enough space between, so people can't say, "Oh, you're playing the same game too close, too much, too close." All right. So let's see how it goes. All right, and we'll go from there. Well, hopefully, people will show up, engage, and support with Suikoden 2. If you do, let me put it this way: it's this simple. It's cause and effect, just like I said with Suikoden 1. If you show up, if you engage, and if you support these playthroughs, they continue. That's why Truck Sim's still going. That's why Minecraft is still going. And Suikoden 2, or Suikoden 2, will continue as long as this continues. We hit the goal today. It's in the rotation.
I agree with Virgil. Then why ask for people's opinion? Someone was just like, you shouldn't play Sweet Hogan 2. And he was like, well, I'm going to play it. Well, then we're back to what I said, a fucking viewer's illusion of choice. Then just say, this is what we're doing and this is what we're not doing. And that's it.
It starts to dwindle. People stop showing up. If I'm trying to have an interactive stream and chat with you guys, and no one's talking, and no one's paying attention to the game, and people are going off and derailing the stream and doing their own thing, and if support is abysmal, then I'm not going to keep playing it. Okay? So let's see what happens. I'm hoping for the best because I really like it and I want to play it, but, I can't make that happen. All I can do is play it and see how it goes, right? Excuse me.
Okay, man. Then, I don't really understand why we have to do this.
Okay. Let's see here. Fresh Jones did another super chat. Hold on 1 second while I refill my water. He says, I'm new, but I used to donate a lot. Guess who? If you're new, how could you have used to donate a lot? Then you're not new. You can't be new to something that you already supported in the past and watched. So I don't understand what you're saying. You're confusing me.
Well, it's not
Unless
particularly hard to do.
You're someone who used to be around and support a bunch, and then you left, and now you come back. Won't worry too much about it. Jasper, how you doing? Back. Jasper Kitty has returned. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so here's the deal. Gears of War Reloaded comes out tomorrow.
So basically, the three whales run the show and screw everybody else. Why support this 220? Agreed.
We're going to try it no matter what. We'll do a stream of it, okay? If the stream does well, then maybe we'll keep it in the rotation. Now, I'm not saying it'll be like a day stream. That's something that could be a nice night stream for multiplayer maybe every once in a while, okay? If it doesn't work, if we play it once and we're all bored, never have to play it again. It's a Game Pass game. Who cares, right? So what we really have to decide on is if we're keeping GTA 4 in the rotation so we can play Ballad of Gay Tony, and for now we're keeping Suikoden 2. We're going to see how it goes, right? We're finishing Donkey Kong. So what are we going to work on now? Are we going to play Metal Gear Delta on Thursday and have an actual playthrough of it? This is a game I've already played twice. This is a game that basically is an insult to Hideo Kojima, and it's a game that apparently doesn't run well. So it doesn't have a lot going for it besides it's Metal Gear, and people like to see me play Metal Gear for memeable reasons. But outside of that, I'm not necessarily 100% sold on this playthrough. I'm being honest with everyone here. I think that maybe if we focused more on other stuff, it would make more sense. Like, let's say tomorrow we do Gears of War, and then let's say we do GTA. We did it Wednesday and Thursday. Then we could finish the story of GTA and possibly even start Ballad of Gay Tony, right? Which is what we want. We're all waiting to get to Ballad of Gay Tony, and we could probably do it if we play 2 major streams of it this week. Wednesday, Thursday. We could.
He's going to drop Gears the same day, you think, Virgil?
Okay. But
would anything really surprise us anymore?
But if we play Snake Eater, all right, that means that likely next week, with the release of Silk Song and Chronos, that we probably can't play both games. Because how am I going to be playing GTA 4, Suikoden 2, Snake Eater, and then 2 more? That's not possible. So that puts us in a tough position. Do we play Silk Song? Do we play Chronos? Do we skip one? Do we delay one and say, oh, we'll do it later? What do we do? I want suggestions.
But you don't,
Does anyone know? Does anyone have any suggestion of how to tackle all this stuff? Seriously.
It's really sad that you don't know. Well, we really do know.
I'm the streamer. That's correct. I'm the streamer. And if I make the decision, I'll be wrong no matter what. Because I'll be told, I didn't listen to feedback. I did the wrong thing. How dare you skip this one? This is your fault. Look, he's complaining that no one's showing up, but he chose this game over this game. Of course, we know that this game should have been played over this game because he chose this game. So because he chose that one, that's the wrong one by default. He should have chose this game. I've been here before. I played this game. It's not my first rodeo. All right. I know how this works. Seriously, people are just dicks. And no matter what I do, if I choose.
Then you probably shouldn't tell people that they can't buy and pay for the stream when they clearly can. Just ask your whales what they want to see. Just go call Daddy Ryan. Go call Iron Cuck. Go call NDO. Go call, well, Jax Raxer wants you to play fighting games. But just go call your 4 or 5 whales and just say, nah, guys. I need to know what you want me to do.
What I do, I'll be told I did the wrong thing. That's why I'm trying to get feedback from you so we can figure out what to do in this situation.
But then you don't like what they say and you tell them that they're retarded and you do whatever you want anyway. This is just a big fucking circle jerk to get right back to where we are now, which is just you choose.
Okay. What's up, John? Good morning. How are you? King Firm says Chronos is involved by Souls likes. No, it's not. Dude, it's Dead Space. Have you seen it? It's Dead Space. It's not Souls likes. Here's the problem. Everyone today now says,
see? Shit on immediately.
Any game that has difficulty is a Souls like. No, it's not. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. There was survival horror before Souls-like games. It's not a Souls-like. It's a survival horror game. Yes, that's actually a term, survival horror, and it plays like Dead Space, okay? So please don't call it a Souls-like, because then people are going to get the wrong impression, all right? It's not. Hollow Knight has gameplay similar to Souls-likes, but is a Metroidvania Souls-like, meaning it's a hybrid of two genres, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, ask ChatGPT. Oh, God.
Spinning a bottle kick.
Devakin did a $5 Canadian super chat. He says, forget Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's like a 2D Dark Souls. That's above your skill set. Well, of course, you had to stick in a jab, right? You had to stick a little knife in my back with that super chat. But
it looks too difficult for you. I'm not even trying to say it to be shitty. Like, it looks too hard for me.
but no, the thing about Silk Song, all right? Ugh. Something in my mouth. Yeah, probably hair. The thing about Silk Song is this. Okay? Number one, Hollow Knight has a huge fan base. Okay, it does. Like, Hollow Knight actually has a big, big fan base. I'm not one of them. Like, I didn't play.
I'm not one of them, but let's play this game.
Hollow Knight, I own it, and I played it for one marathon for like an hour or two.
Donkey Kong was Souls-like for DSP's brain.
And that was it, and we never got back to it. So there really is no...
He's been bested by all these fucking Nintendo games, man.
View base of me having played it, that people are going to be like, oh, Phil's playing, Silk Song? That's awesome. It's going to be more of a first-time experience for me. Now, here's the problem. It's a Metroidvania. It is. You can't deny that. It's a Metroidvania game. Now, yes, it is a difficult, unforgiving, die a whole bunch kind of retry a million times kind of game, like a Dark Souls game. In that regard, it is very similar to a Souls-like, okay? So that,
and I don't think people want to watch you die over and over and over for 45 minutes on the same part.
That might have something going for it. But typically, whenever I play a Metroidvania, it fails. I think there's been one exception ever. The one exception ever to be...
So then why are you going to do this? Didn't you just say it was a Metroidvania? Jesus Christ, these fucking names are like so fucking stupid. But whatever. If that's what it is, then why would you do it?
Playing a Metroidvania game that worked was Metroid Dread. Because I was going to skip Metroid Dread. Because people weren't paying attention to me playing Nintendo first-party games, and people weren't paying attention to me just doing Metroidvania, or Souls-like, or excuse me, I can't speak.
We know.
Try this again. I got distracted because I had to change my air conditioning level. So people were getting turned off by me playing first-party Nintendo games and Metroidvanias. Like, both of those were not working in my content at the time.
I agree. This motherfucker can't beat Donkey Kong. How's he gonna beat Skill Song? I agree. Curry, rice, and beans.
And then all of a sudden, a group of people came to me and said, Phil, we really want you to play Metroid Dread. We will finance it. I said, what?
Hashtag all both people.
They're like, yes, we guarantee you if you play Metroid Dread, you will be hitting support every stream. And I did. So that was like the one exception. All right. Outside of that, any other Metroidvania game I've attempted has not worked. It's failed. People say they're boring. There's too much backtracking. There's too much grindy style gameplay. They just don't like them.
There's too much of you dying over and over and over and not learning your lesson. I've never seen somebody get shit on, attempt to regroup, and do the exact same thing over and over and over and learn nothing. Learn nothing about the way an enemy moves or a weak spot or their own character. It's just, oh darn, this way no work. I just make this way work. I just do 42 fucking times till this way work.
Okay.
Oh. My precious brain cells.
Silk Song, yes, I understand the hype behind it. I understand that the original Hollow Knight has a giant fan base. I know that. But that fan base isn't my viewer base because I didn't play the original Hollow Knight. So it's not like, oh, people who love Hollow Knight.
15 minutes ago, you were dead set you were playing this, and now you're like shit talking it and backtracking and talking your way out. So just say you're not going to play it.
Or Dynasty Dark Side Phil plays Silk Song. I don't think that's the case, okay? If my audience already doesn't like Metroidvanias, and now arguably I'm going to play a Metroidvania game that's going to be one of the hardest ever made because it's also a Soul.
But if you already know that your audience doesn't like that, what the fuck are we talking about then? You should have been like, oh, it looks like a cool game, looks like a fun game. That's not for my audience. We're going to skip it. Why are we talking about this then? This is fucking retarded.
Like, which means there's going to be way more repetition, way more grinding, way more of that. Is it really going to be entertaining for you? Or is it going to be a game everyone's hyped for, I play it twice, everyone's bored?
I mean, how quick are you going to make it
Here's the weird
suck
part about
ass?
it. So it seems like every game that I bring up for the reasons why it wouldn't work, I've already said I know why Metal Gear Solid Delta might not work, okay? Because Kojima's against it. It's basically hurting Kojima because I've already played the game twice and because it's a botched port. 3 reasons why. But then there's people in chat, you absolutely must play it. You must play it anyway. So Hollow Knight Silksong, I just gave you tons of reasons why it probably won't work. Because I didn't play the original Hollow Knight, so my fan base isn't expecting me to do well with it. Because it's going to be a Metroidvania and people find those boring, right? No, you must play it. Okay, here's the honest, 100% transparent fact. I can't play everything. We have to decide what I'm playing and what I'm not.
And you also have to learn that there are some people in your chat who don't want you to do particularly well and know what games won't do so well on your channel. But see, they're going to be sneaky and they're going to make you think that they like you and that it's what you should play.
Okay? We have to. We can't just be playing everything constantly. That's not how it works. I'm one man and I can only do as much as
But because you have so many people fucking clowning on you and skewing things and telling you to play certain games, this is really why you need to be making your own decisions. Look at your analytics, sir. Look at your analytics will tell you everything that you need to know without you ever having to ask anybody anything.
You know what I mean? I can't just play every game.
You can see who shows up and who doesn't and who supports and who doesn't. And you can attempt to draw some kind of parallels there. It's really all done for you by YouTube and your analytics, sir.
If you want me to play these games, I might have to space them out. It might have to be that if I play Delta, then I don't play Silksong.
Okay. And that's still fine.
Because there doesn't seem to be a consensus on this is the game we all want, and this is the game we will all show up and support, and this is a game.
We have to decide what I should play. No, I'm not playing that. No one likes it. Go fuck yourself. Please tip.
No, there's no consensus on that. Some people want Metal Gear Solid Delta. Some people want Silksong. Some people want Chronos. Some people want me to continue with GTA 4 to get the Ballad of Gay Tony. Some people want Sweet Code N2. Everyone wants something. But you know what they
I don't. I actually don't care. I would actually like it better if you just didn't play anything because it's the shittiest part of what you do.
say? You can please all of the people some of the time. You can please some of the people all of the time. But you cannot please all of the people all of the time. It's not possible. I know I have a big audience that's international, that is all different,
Yeah, you got a big audience. Whew, them 207 viewers, and probably more than half of them are just clowning you and trolling you and don't even fucking like you.
races, creeds, genders. That's right, genders. You all come from different walks of life. You all like different
There is more than one gender. That's correct.
games. You have different tastes. There's no way that I can actually make everyone happy.
We women are people too, sir.
I know that. I'm trying to do what's best for all.
I know you wish there was only one, but we're here too.
All. I want to play the games that you guys are going to show up for and support and want, and not only for me. At the same time,
But you have to understand that these people are dicking with you. Like the people who keep telling you to do cologne reviews. Nobody wants you to do a cologne review. They're clowning on you because you get so fucking butthurt about it. And it's funny. So people are going to know. People are going to understand that you're going to hate that Hollow Knight. I'm sorry, I don't know whatever the fuck it's called. Like, people know that you're going to hate it. So they're going to go, oh, you should definitely play that. It'll be great. Like, can't you understand yet? Don't you understand yet that people are fucking with you? Because if you don't understand that yet, it's really sad. The problem is he needs people's opinions. Because he needs to know who's going to pay for it. Because he needs to know where the money's going to come from. So he has to keep doing this.
there's no agreement. So what am I going to do? I am definitely playing Gears of War tomorrow. We're going to give it a test and see how it works. Okay? Outside of that, I don't know. Like, let me give you different scenarios. Scenario one.
I love the Cologne review talk. I love it too.
We skip Metal Gear Delta.
No, you're not getting it. Too bad. You missed out on that. Okay, guy, but we're not missing out on this fucking crash out, are we?
That means we will finish GTA 4 this week and probably start the Ballad of Gay Tony this week. That also means that next week we could play both Silksong and Chronos. We could play both of those next week and just balance it with the stuff that we're already doing. Okay? That's one possibility. Now, a Metal Gear Delta, that it very well might make sense to just delay it until they fix it, or at least improve it. In addition, I've already played it, so there's no rush. It's not
Shh, don't tell him. Don't worry.
like,
I won't.
if I don't play Metal Gear Delta immediately at launch, I'm missing out because everyone else is already going to play the plot and know it. No, I've already played it twice, right? Okay. Continuing on.
I hope you do.
It's a troll, so let's ignore this idiot, okay?
Yeah, good job. Get fucked.
Excuse me. From Ding Dong Die. $1.50 tipper says, people want to see you play Metal Gear Solid because they want, this is how you don't play shenanigans. They'll turn on the stream. They'll turn off the stream once they aren't getting it. I'm confused. I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is there's different audiences, right? And probably the majority of people who want to see me play Metal Gear Delta are of the detractor variety. They want to see me play and not play in the way that's the established way to play. Keep in mind, again, I've only played the game twice. Once it was like 13 plus years ago, and then I actually don't even remember the last time that I played it. Here, let me actually figure that out.
Oh, God, no, please. Sir.
Playlist? All you gotta search for is
No,
Snake Eater.
don't do this.
So, here we go.
I know
original playthrough
this.
was 13 years ago. And then there was the redemption run about 8 years ago. Yeah, so the original run was back in like 2012, and then my last run was in 2018. And I even say in the description of the videos from 2018, I remember absolutely nothing about this game. I remember nothing at all. The funny part is,
Sir.
the funny part actually is that there is no comments on any of these videos. Because remember, I had my comments off for years and years because YouTube didn't have a moderation system. So it's like, I don't even know if people like this playthrough. I have no idea. The views aren't great. It's only like not even 2,000 views for videos that are like, 6, 7 years old. That's not good. So I've already played the game, and then I played it again. So I don't know. Do I play it again? Do I play it again?
This is what we get when Grandpa gets into the gin. No, it's typically this shitty every day. Hello? Sir?
I don't know. I still don't know what to do. Let's see what you guys have to say. We have Grim Ripper, who became a member this morning.
Wow, there's a dent we haven't fucking heard from in a while. Grim Ripper.
Right, yes, that's actually a legit new membership. Thank you to Grim Ripper for becoming a member on the channel. I appreciate that. That's $3. So now we're up to $31 to support. Guys, let's get to 50. All right? It's been a good podcast. We're trying to determine what to do. Let's get to $50 to support right now. Who's going to get us there? Just a couple. Let's get three subs on Kick. Let's get a few memberships, a tip, or a super chat. Let's go. Let's get to 50 right now. Okay? Let's do it. LWJ Adventure says, hey, I'm late to the stream, but play Metal Gear Solid. Even if it's rough, it'll be funny to start with. Please do it. Metal Gear Solid and your playthroughs are amazing anyway. Hit it while it's hot. Oh. Okay. Well, let me ask this question. How many of you are going to shower me with money when I play Metal Gear Solid? Let's get the answer to that. How many people will be here to hit 4 goals on Thursday's Metal Gear Delta stream? It sure seems like everyone wants me to play it, but it sure seems like the reason that people want it is because they just want to be toxic. They want to watch me not do it well or do it in a method where, oh, he's not doing it according to the way you're supposed to play it, and therefore that's wrong, so now we shame him again for the 3rd time, right? Oh, man.
Hard day of doing nothing.
That's right. So here's the thing. I am not here to entertain the trolls, to give them, content. And I know that...
Well, then you should just leave the internet immediately.
That's one of the major reasons why people want to see me play this again. They want the troll content. They want to make more memes. Hey, look, it's Phil's 3rd time playing this game. He still doesn't know how to play it. Well, let's see. When I played it the first time, I had no idea what I was doing, and I hammed it up, and I purposely played bad. That was my shtick back then. Then,
right.
6 years later, I did a redemption run. I've already done a redemption run on this game. And the redemption run was much better than the original, where I tried to play it seriously and learn the game mechanics and everything, and I know that I did much better in the redemption run than I did in my original run. So why is the 3rd run needed? What's up, Buckwell? How are you, man?
Oh, boy.
Rip Bong says, Donkey Kong's been rough. Please reward us with Metal Gear Solid. Now, you see, that's not how it works. I'm the one suffering through Donkey Kong. I'm the one who has to play it. Therefore, you should be rewarding me, not me rewarding you. You reward me for suffering through that game. That's how it works. Oh, man.
What's really sad is he doesn't think that's funny. Like, that's legitimately how he thinks. Like, I suffered through this for you, so give me something.
Well, I'm glad that we can mess around and we can talk this stuff out. I still don't know what to do.
Then you shouldn't be glad. Nothing got accomplished. Ugh. This psycho babble, circular, word salady bullshit that doesn't go anywhere. This man is exhausting.
Still don't know what to do. At this point, the way I see it, okay, if I skip Silk Song or if I skip Chronos, I might as well never play them. All right? Think of it. Okay, this is actually maybe a good way to think about it, okay? This might be a really good way to think about it. If I skip either Silksong or Chronos, I might as well never play them. Those are going to be games that will be interesting at launch. But outside of the launch window, no one's really going to care. It's kind of like Hollow Knight, right? I didn't play Hollow Knight at launch. By the time I got to it, it was late, and people didn't really care. They're like, don't really care to see you play it, right? So
No, he hasn't finished Donkey Kong yet.
it may be the same situation. If I don't try these games and play them at launch, people are not going to care. However, in the case of Metal Gear Delta, it's just Metal Gear Solid 3 a third time. That could literally wait. It could wait a while and then be played later and have the same impact.
But you just said that the only reason why people want you to play it is for a troll factor. Then why would you play it at all? No, I'm not playing that. You're just trying to do it for the fucking lulz, for the fucking memes, and no, I'm not playing that next.
It's the same game. It's not going to change. If anything, it'll just improve, right?
Sir, you're still live, unfortunately. Hello?
Bookworm says, where's the sense on skipping new games and playing a game you already played twice before? It's a valid point. It is. It's a valid point. We could easily wait and say, okay, we want to do Metal Gear Delta, but let's do it at a time when there's not a bunch of other new releases that I have to skip to play, right?
Oh, my God in heaven.
On the other hand, you might shower me with money on Thursday if I play Delta. Right? How about this? Let's start having some contracts written up. What I'll do
Reel in that transparency, sir. Easy now.
is I'll start drafting some contracts, and you guys will sign these contracts stating that you will support the Thursday stream and blow it up with support. Then I'll play Delta on Thursday. The truth is there's no guarantees. Seriously, the truth is there are no guarantees. There have been games that I thought would be surefire hits, that people are going to absolutely love it. They're going to come and chill and support, and then they don't. And then I'm shocked. I'm like, what the hell?
You've been doing this too long. You've been doing this too long to still be shocked, sir. I mean, really.
I expected that it wouldn't do well, and it didn't.
You've been doing this too long.
Side of that, there's games that I never suspected would do well, and they do incredibly well. Like, for example, I feel like I got a burp. For example, American Truck Simulator. This was a game that I tried on a whim. People said that they wanted different kinds of indie games. Remember, this all started earlier this year when we were playing indie games. And someone said, well, what about simulators? I was like, well, what kind? We were talking about different kinds of simulators. And someone had brought up that this truck sim is a very popular simulator. This was before I had the wheel. And then we played it a couple times, and it did so well. People were showing up and hanging out and supporting in droves. Then I said, hey, if you keep supporting, I'll buy this wheel. And I did, and the wheel made the experience even better, right? Like, I never in a million years would have thought the truck sim would have turned out to be a stream we're doing 4 months in a row and still going. That's true, too. Tony Hawk. Look what happened with Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's a game. You guys were all year saying, oh, the new collection's coming out, 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Can't wait to see you play 3 and 4. I played it one stream. It flopped.
You flopped. I don't know what the hell happened to him that day that he fucking played Tony Hawk. It was like hangover from hell. The podcast was terrible. He was like fucking dead. I mean, he's usually like pretty like dead and lifeless and everything, but he was so sluggish and so slow. I don't know what the hell happened to him the day that he fucking played Tony Hawk.
Completely flopped. People were bored and saying that it sucked. Someone says I'm stalling for $50. Well, first of all, you're banned. Second of all, the podcast always runs till 1 p.m. or longer when we do it like this. So what you're saying is nonsensical. So enjoy your ban. However, it would be nice if we could hit $50 by the end of the show. So if you're watching and you enjoyed the show, please support it. Let's get to $50 support. Okay.
Oh yeah, and Tony Hawk, he didn't pay for, like Ludacris said, didn't pay for it for Tony Hawk. I made $120 and then Wage and Rage quit it. So there's that.
Here we go. I received a $2 tip.
And also, if you're not waiting for $50, if you're not stalling for $50, because if you already hit it, you go, well, guys, let's end it a little early and let's just get into the game. It's absolutely what you're doing. If that's not what you're doing, why are you so defensive about it? You would just say, oh, I'm not. It runs till the top of the hour. That's all.
Hold on, it's loading. I saw a streamer that does sports commentary do donations for which game he would do next. Could be an idea for the podcast, and we're trying to figure out the next gameplay on the schedule. What do you mean? Like they take in donations towards a game? Like, that's confusing. How would that even work?
Very thin-skinned, you are correct. But also, it's exactly what he does. He doesn't usually want to play the game until he gets at least, sometimes he says he wants $100, sometimes he wants $50, sometimes he'll say, let's get halfway to the goal. He knows that Sweet Hogan doesn't do so hot. So the first day he played Sweet Hogan 2, it didn't hit the goal. So I don't know why he's still doing this. I don't know why I paused. He's not going to fucking say anything.
Oh, no, that is true, but it's because we were looking for indie games. Fox McFox says actually it happened. Truck Driver was part of a viewer's choice marathon. You're right, but if you remember, the whole reason that it even got brought up was because we were playing indie games on PC earlier in the year, and we were like, what kind of games on PC have I not played that I could play now that I have a gaming PC that are indie-style games that I missed out on? And that's how
Blah, 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 blah,
Again,
blah.
I have to emphasize this. I can't play everything, all right?
Ooh, he's in
I
siege
can play
mode.
probably 2 games. I could probably play
Siege mode alert. Oh, well, that's over. Damn.
either Metal Gear Solid Delta and Silksong, or Metal Gear Solid Delta and Chronos, or I could play
Mellow Gear? Slow down now. Slow down. You're going to hurt yourself. Look out. You've been working for like an hour and you haven't taken a break. So, you know, just cool out a little bit.
Silksong and Chronos. That's it. Those are the 3 options.
If he had his way, he'd do a 2-hour podcast, get 150 and never play another game. Too right you are. Oh, yeah. If he could make $150 in an hour, he'd fuck off. This shit would be 20 minutes long.
All right. That's it. Those are the 3
Now,
options.
if he knew he could get the money that fast, the goal would be higher and he'd have to stay longer.
There's no other combination that could happen. So
I kind of feel like if he got 150 in 2 hours, I feel like he would do exactly in a way like what he does now. He would just go, oh, 150 out of 300.
I do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look at that. It's amazing. Oh. Oh, well, I ain't rewinding for it.
You're Not Funny says you played Metal Gear Solid 3 8 years ago. This was during your depressed and unfunny phase. You played GTA 5 3 times. It's not a big deal.
Because he's not depressed and funny all of a sudden? Right. The day this guy stops being depressed is the day I don't stream on here anymore.
False. I only played it twice. Completely false. Why not skip Gears for MGS, Silk, and Chronos? Because Gears isn't even in the discussions. Gears we're playing once tomorrow. And then Gears, if we play it, is going to be a late night multiplayer stream. Gears is not even a factor here. We're talking about games that are going to be ongoing daytime narrative style streams. Dabian says, I'm curious, why are you so keen on Silksong when you didn't really play the first one much? Because it's a new game. Because people seem to want me to play it because it's a new game. People have been asking me for years, would I play it? And I said, yeah. Like if I were to play Hollow Knight or Silksong, I tell you I would wait for Silksong. Why play the first when the new one's coming out? Well, now it's here.
It's not a phase if it never ends.
I got another $2 tip. There are multiple football games on the screen. Each person that donates writes which game they want the streamer to do next. The streamer adds a support amount towards the game. At the end of the stream, whichever game has the most money towards it wins. It's interesting. So, okay. So basically, I would do a stream. This is hypothetical. I'm not saying I'm going to do this. Let's say tomorrow, during the Gears of War multiplayer stream.
Look how excited he got. Look how excited he got when he read that. Oh, we have people giving multiple bits of money towards different games. Oh, okay. Just see him fucking perk right up. Let's check that one out again.
Each person that donates writes which game they want the streamer to do next. The streamer adds a support
Watch him perk up as soon as he gets done reading this.
amount towards the game. At the end of the stream, whichever game has the most money towards it wins. It's interesting. So, okay. So basically,
That's interesting. So, okay.
I would do a stream.
Right.
This is hypothetical. I'm not saying I'm going to do this. Let's say
Right. That because that's a normal thing to say. He realized he got too excited and then went, well, I'm not going to do this.
tomorrow during the Gears of War multiplayer stream. I say, okay, guys, here's what you do today. When you contribute in the body of your message, put the name of the game you want next week. And I will add together, like, let's say someone does
This is something that's done during a charity.
a $5 super chat. Oh, I want Metal Gear Solid. And someone does a $10 tip. Oh, I want Silksong.
Look how excited he is. He's so excited.
And then someone does a 5 sub bomb over on Kick. Oh, I want Chronos. So I start tallying up 3 totals. And then by the end of the stream, whichever game made the most, that's the one I absolutely 100% am playing no matter what. And then maybe the game that's in second place is the game that's the strongest possibility. But then the game that did the least, that's out. Forget it. Yes, that would alienate people who don't donate. You're correct. Or that might alienate people who are on that particular stream. That also might alienate people who just particularly can't contribute that day. I know that I have an audience that is great and supports me time and time again, no matter what happens through thick and thin. But they
Both of them.
can't do it every single day. Not every one of you can be on every stream to contribite every day. I get that. You're normal people, right? We're not all rich oil barons. We're not Saudis who can afford this kind of stuff every day.
No, but you make $100,000 a year.
Every once in a while, it's nice to go by and support someone whose content you like. I get that. So I don't know. It would have to be an event that's maybe set up purposefully for that, so everyone knows about it and stuff.
I don't think Stellar Blade would actually get in the running. I think now if you request Stellar Blade for anything, he tells you go fuck yourself. So I don't think it would work for anything.
Ugh. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to capture 3 beetles, live beetles. And I'm going to take the name of one of the games individually, each to the back of each beetle. And then I'm going to put some food on the ground. I'm going to place the 3 beetles equally parallel to each other. And they're going to have a race to the food. And whichever beetle gets there first, that's the game. People are like, what?
Oh my God. I can't tell if you need a lobotomy or if you've had a lobotomy. Fuck. My brain cells are just drinking the Kool-Aid, man.
This is how it's done. By the way, can we get some support and hit $50? Let's do it right now because the show's going to end in just a couple minutes here. Let's get to $50 by the end of the podcast right now. Let's get some subs.
But you're not holding out for $50 though. You banned that guy who said you were holding for the 50.
Actually, let's get some subs. We didn't get any subs today. Let's get some subs over on Kick.
Oh God, no.
Let's get super chat. Let's get it to 50. Let's get it to 50 right now.
Wow. Okay.
My arm's starting to get tired.
You've held it out for 8 seconds. He's so shaky. Look at him shaking. He can't even hold still. Christ. I agree. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Exactly. Right. Yep. 3 minutes into OT, but not holding out. Nah, totally not. As Kaylee would say, Pavlov's dent. Right. We're waiting. Yep. We're waiting. He rang the bell.
No new hairstyle today. The hair is the same as it's always been. Maybe you're just losing your eyesight.
Like you're losing your hair. Oh!
Instead of some subs, can we get some DOMs? Let's get some DOMs.
This got
all
really
DOMs,
weird.
get your whips out. And clap them together in unison. Whoosh.
Ew. This got like really uncomfortable. Gross.
All right. I don't know what's going on. Someone's asking what's happening. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. What's happened is we're in a unique situation, okay? We've got a variety of games coming out. That's the truth, too.
We're not in a unique situation. You've been doing this for like 10 fucking years.
Every game's different. Metal Gear Solid Delta, or Metal Gear Delta, Silk Song, and Chronos are completely different style of game.
He's bald. He's gay.
Right? So we find ourselves in a situation where there is no correct answer. That's really how this really should be ended today. The reason that we can't come to a determination is because there is no right answer. This is the type of situation.
The world waits on bated breath for Pavlov's dent.
Where some people will be happy and some people will be upset no matter what we do. Get it? Like no matter what is chosen, there will be some people who just are like, man, that sucks. This isn't what I wanted. And other people will be happy. But I can't make you all happy because it's 3 completely different games.
Yeah, that's just what happens. An hour and a half ago, when I was watching the Snort Burnell clip, someone said something about Spoon Rant. I said, you guys want to watch the Spoon Rant? Some people said yes, and some people said no. And I said, okay, well, here's what we'll do. We'll just do both, but we'll check in with the podcast first. And then at the end, before I go and fuck off and go make food, we'll watch Spoon Rant. We'll watch a couple minutes of Spoon Rant together. I'm sure some people were cool with that. I'm sure people were like, I ain't fucking watching this bitch and going through the whole podcast and fuck her and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's just the way it happens sometimes. You are in control of this, sir. You're the one who has to make the decision. And, you don't purposefully, well, I don't purposefully try to piss people off. It's just, I'm going to run things the way that I want to run them. And I try to watch the things that people want me to watch. And I try to make everybody happy. But, well, first of all, nobody ever says no to Spoon Rant. But I think some people wanted to go ahead and get to Raw Phil quicker, which I understand. So we'll do Spoon Rant at the end because it isn't going anywhere. But the whole point is, like, sir, you're in charge of this. Like, you control what's happening here. I'm sorry that it just, it disturbs you so.
No, I do not blow dry my hair.
That was going to go a totally different way in my head, but that shows where my brain is.
All right, well, guys, I think we're just going to end the show. I just want to remind everyone, there is no podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do a major stream of the Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer. I want to go to a good 3-4 hours of multiplayer in tomorrow to get a good chunk in and get those feelings back of the old school days of multiplayer.
So we're doing the Gears of War thing. Oh, my brain hurts. Moo Buckaroo, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Has anyone noticed he doesn't mention what cat when he what she ordered when he does DSP tries it, unless I missed it. It's been 2 weeks now. Sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't.
Player when you get addicted to these games.
I've noticed he'll say like a couple of times I think he was like, oh, she didn't get anything, or she, oh, she didn't get anything.
Games online and you just can't stop playing them because they're so good. I want to get back to that. Okay. So hopefully tomorrow that will happen. We'll have a good time.
Anyone says no to Spoon Rant gets banned. No one technically said no.
Together with Gears of War. I hope you guys will come by and help me with Gears of War tomorrow, because I probably will have forgotten all the mechanics and I need your help to figure out exactly what to do, what's the good strategies and everything in the game. It should be pretty fun. All right. So
he thinks that not doing 2 podcasts every week helps him get through these games faster. But really, in reality, what happens is he tells you that he's not going to do a podcast, but then sits here and talks for 30 or 40 minutes. So he's really, you might get an hour.
No podcast tomorrow. We have one more podcast to figure out what I'm playing. One more show to go. And I need your help to figure this out. I want you to come by my streams and give me your opinions, leave comments on this podcast on demand.
And of course, give me your money
that I can read, and then probably we need
preferably keep your fucking opinion to yourself and just give me some money and then go fuck off.
Absolutely. Come to a decision on Wednesday. We cannot wait. We cannot linger any longer. We cannot linger any longer. We have to choose what will be played. You understand?
I understand. It's just not my problem. Yes, I'm fully capable of understanding.
Explain what I did for the last hour and a half is a podcast. Well, let's see. It was a broadcast on the internet that people can watch.
Oh, he took the bait. All right, here we go.
It can be both audio or video, because podcasts are both. It had determined topics, which we discussed. We had back and forth discussion. That's pretty much the determining factors of what a podcast is. Like, a podcast can literally be someone just talking to themselves about a topic for 2 hours. And that's a podcast too. If you don't think it's a podcast, well, you're a moron. I don't know what else to say. You're really stupid.
Oof. That hit a nerve. Not too much of a nerve, but a little bit. Are we still not waiting for the money?
This does not always have people calling in or people having seated guests. That's completely false. Whoever is making that up is a fucking idiot liar. That has nothing, not a requirement whatsoever to do with a podcast. That's the dunce level of fucking talking. Podcasts used to actually be digestible episodes of a series that people would release that you would listen to on your iPod, hence podcast. Get it? A pod broadcast. That's all it is. It's supposed to be digestible episodes of a show that you listen to over time on your iPod, a podcast. That's it. It doesn't have to have any fucking guests. It doesn't have to have anything. It could be about anything at all. You're an idiot if you think that. Why are people so fucking weak-minded in the modern day that they get talked into shit or they just get brainwashed into believing stuff that's factually fucking wrong? How dumb can you be? God, you're stupid. It really irks me how dumb you are. Can't you be smarter? For God's sakes, can't you be smarter? Do it for me. Do it for DSP. Be smart for once. Stop saying dumb things on the internet. Lord knows there's enough of them. You don't need to add to the pile.
Yeah, we need more of this.
Okay.
As a female detractor, what are your thoughts about Ket? I don't particularly have too many. I don't think that they're getting divorced. I don't think that she has left. I think that she's still there. Toxie, let's form a podcast. Iviga, I don't know if the internet's ready. Like, with you specifically, or just like with somebody else. I feel bad because I believe this man to be highly narcissistic and emotionally and mentally abusive. And I don't think it's a good, healthy relationship. But she's chosen, she's made her choice and chosen to be there because she's an adult. I feel bad, honestly, because I think she's in a, like, not like he's like, I don't think he hits her, nothing like really fucked up like that. But he's a very manipulative, gaslighty, emotionally, mentally abusive individual. So I don't think it's a good place for her to be. But in all fairness, I don't think about either one of these folks too much. I just think this guy's fun to shit on every once in a while. I feel bad for her, but she's made her choice, and that is what that is. She can leave whenever she's ready.
All right, let's get the show finished, shall we? Okay, here we go. Thank you guys for watching the show. There will not be a podcast.
What a fucking whimper.
Tomorrow, we will return on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we absolutely, positively, without faltering, without failing, without a doubt, we must determine what games I am playing in the next 2 weeks. We must have an answer because we need people to know when to show up, to watch, to engage and support. They need to know. I need to know. I want to know what I'm doing. I hate being uncertain.
I want to know what I'm doing. I hate being uncertain. I Iviga, Sly, Broside Phil, and Toxie Podcast. Oh my God. All four of us? The internet is not ready. I don't know if I would have, honestly, I don't think I would bring as much to the table as those three gentlemen would, if we're being fair. What the fuck was I doing? See, I'm proving it right now. A spoon rant. I promised a spoon rant before we left, so.
Bro.
Let me find it here. There we go. This is, it's a clip. I play this one all the time. It is Memology, so big ups to Memology. Just a couple little minutes here of spoon rant.
Out of context, not representative of what's going on or who the people actually are, but making shit up for drama's sake, and now they lost their jobs because of it.
Oh, he just like me. He just like me, for real.
And I'm like, dude, this is my fucking life. This is exactly what happens to me on a daily basis. I have stalkers on the internet who just make shit up. You know, they have never substantiated their claims of anything that they've said in these things that are ridiculous. You know, every once in a while, I say, okay, well, Phil raged today playing Street Fighter and he insulted some players. That's true. It's well documented. The footage is there. You can watch the footage on my channel, for God's sakes, right? Who cares about that? But the problem is the other stuff that they say and do about me that's completely false.
You have the robot voice. That's true.
That they have absolutely no concrete evidence of at all, but they say shit all the time. All these crazy conspiracies they come up with, and YouTube allows it. YouTube just
let us really honestly take a moment. I know I slowed him. I put him back on normal speed, and I feel like I slowed the shit down. I'm gonna put him back to 1.5, maybe 1.25. But the thing about it is that, hold on, let me see where it's okay. We'll just play this out. Yeah, I got to get him back on that 1.5. That shit was terrible.
Slander campaign for personal gain. It's insane. Now, in reality, it's funny because.
Okay, here we go. But yeah, we do. Big ups to King Be Cruel because, oh my God, it's so good.
You know.
I'm just going to let this play. I'm just going to let the whole thing go.
By the way, how about this? I don't know what the fuck idiots are talking about with memes and shit. Oh, it's like, he's just like me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't follow your dumb fucking memes. So take your meme and shove it up your fucking ass, because I have the ability to make an observation that's factually fucking based. Oh. Just because I'm Dark Side Phil doesn't mean I get to ignore fucking facts that the characters in this game are going through what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Shut the fuck up. Holy fucking shit, and relax. Some people just can't control themselves. I'm not taking your shit. I don't care who the fuck it is. There's people in the chat right now. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Shut the fuck up and eat it. Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am. I can't say a factual observation. It's a fucking fact that the characters in that game are going through what I have factually gone through on a daily fucking basis for years. So shut the fuck up. I am not putting up with any of this shit ever again. You're gonna tell me I can't make a factual observation? How about you kiss my and I'm fucking pissed about it. Because I see this shit. Oh, he can't say that. Oh yeah? I can't say a fact? What fucking world do we live in that I can't say a fucking fact, you bitch? Enough is enough with this shit. Yeah, King Be Cruel, King Be Bitch. You're gonna say dumb shit like that in fucking chat, and everyone else who said that too, because people in the comments, all my haters saying it in their videos, so now we know what you're watching every fucking day, right? You dumb fuck. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your bitch-ass, meme-able opinions. There's facts, there's reality, and then there's your bullshit world that you live in on the internet where you circle jerk each other with your conspiracy and your nonsense, and no one fucking cares about you except your circle jerking community. The problem is there's too many of you. There's too many fucking idiots. And enough is enough with this shit. It's time to call it out. Just because I'm one of the most abused people on the internet doesn't mean I don't get to make a factual observation. I can say whatever the fuck I want, and you like it. Or you shut the fuck up. Sóbrame, por favor, you cabrón. Like, Jesus, relax, dude. Now, you got a problem with that? Test me, bitch. Because I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm not gonna have people come in here on my streams and in fucking other videos and say, oh, oh, look, you know, I'm like him, just like me and him. Shut the fuck. No one even knows what you're talking about. I've never even heard the meme before because I'm not an asshole. I'm not a fucking dumbass, mouth-drooling idiot. I don't follow the dunces follow on the internet. It's my life I'm talking about, right? And it's true. Follow the plot of this game. This is exactly what I've gone through. I've lost tons of business opportunities. I've lost the ability to branch out on the internet as a content creator. Tons of people, hundreds of thousands of people will never check out my content because all they hear is conspiracies about me, right? What they'll do is they'll take this actual segment of my podcast out of context and just show, look, Phil abuses his viewers by swearing at them, instead of actually showing the reason I'm doing it. That people are mistreating me, that people are being horrible to me and my family and everyone else.
He's doing it because King Be Cruel said, this is a little cringe right now. You know, when he was comparing himself to the characters in the Yakuza game, King Be Cruel said, like, bro, you're a little cringe right now. That's all he said. That's why we're getting this.
And then when I finally call it out,
Because King Be Cruel has been in here in my chat and has said it.
oh my God, look, in the game it's happening just like what happened with me. Oh, that's so cringe that he would say that. He'd think he's such a big egotistical. Egotistical? How is it ego-fucking-tistic?
Suspect was a stupid, paranoid, ugly, jobless, narcissistic, egotistical man-child who takes people's money just by sitting on his fat ass.
To state a fact. You fucking buffoon. You are so dumb. Just because you don't like someone doesn't mean that when they state a fact, the fact is wrong. That means you're an idiot. You understand? There are a lot of people on this planet I don't like, but they say true things sometimes, and you better wise the fuck up and listen. Or shut up about it, because no one cares about you and your drama community on the internet. There is an entire culture of stuff on the internet based on this level of hatred.
Does Phil have a family? No. He's married, but he doesn't have a family. Family would imply, to me, family is like kids and stuff. Kids or stepkids or what have you. There's one more thing, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it or not. I really hope I can. Here we go. This is from Tevin, and me and Mr. Toxic found this yesterday, and I don't know, just like, I think it's funny, so.
Tevin C tries it.
What's up, everybody? Almighty Tevin here with the
Tevin is not retarded and actually talks at normal speed, so we can play Tevin at normal speed because he's not fucking stupid.
different kind of review because it's not actually a for funsies parody review. But anyway, as you see here, we have a legendary, highly regarded.
So it's Almighty Tevin, and he got Panda Lee's soap.
Black currant soap. And we even got some wax tarts here. My nails are painted, big whoop, want to fight about it. But when you order it, of course, it comes with a nice little business card, because why not? Because of business. And got a nice little label on the front. Also, these were a gift from a friend, just in case you wanted to know. Come in a nice little box, got a little window on it so you can see the soap. Got the ingredients listed on the front, all of that. Net weight, 4 ounces. It's a pretty thick bar of soap, got a website on it, all of that. I'm kind of rushing because my camera is about to die because I'm a professional. As you see here, bar is thick as hell. And the scents, as a matter of fact, this is citrus energy, and this is black currant tea. So let's see how this one looks. What I'm seeing when I look at this soap, right? I'm seeing this, let's put this so we have a nice little backdrop, kinda. Yeah, here we go. What I'm seeing when I look at this soap, I'm seeing like little shiny, sparkly, glittery stuff in it. I don't know if that's gonna rub off on you, I hope not, but it's kind of glittery. It's weird to explain, like, you know, if you see, for instance, fingernail polish, how I have like glittery shit in it sometimes, that's how this soap is. It's got weird glittery.
He's done a couple of, this is where he's like legitimately like trying her soap, but there's one where he has a couple where it's Tevin C tries it, and there's a couple of like Fanta ones, and he films them like fucking DSP. Like the camera's just like weaving back and forth. The shit is out of focus the whole time. It is so fucking funny.
I don't understand that. I don't know if that's supposed to make me smell better or not. But yeah, when you order the soap, that's what you get. Come in a nice box.
If Phil would have kids, would he change his ways? No, he'd just be shitty to his kids. I was raised by a narcissist. They don't change when they have kids.
Box. Come with some
they're just shitty to their kids.
Business cards, so you can tell all
if anything, he might actually be shittier.
friends about what kind of soap you use, I guess. And these are the wax tarts. Are they wax tarts? Yes, soy-based wax tarts. If you got your little melter.
Tevin is a good lad. He's one of my favorite detractors.
I currently don't.
I don't ever hide this.
I have one, but my mother does, so I'm gonna get it to her. And eventually, I'll update the description and be like, yeah, these are good, or yeah.
Who is this person? This is Almighty Tevin.
Yeah, these are shit. But I am gonna take a shower with these guys. These guys, that don't sound right. But I'm gonna take a shower with these. And I'm gonna let you know how it turned out. just had a shower with this hot black currant soap. I'm feeling very vitalized, and I'm prepared for a full day.
They're the worst possible people to have kids. Yep.
Gaming. I'm sure
especially if they're like a malignant narcissist, or Almighty Tevin is one of the old detractors from back in the day. Oh yeah.
Camera off.
This video I think is actually from like 8 years ago or 8 or 9 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Like I say, we were poking around. Yeah, he's legitimately reviewing the soap in this one. He says it at the beginning, but the Fanta ones are like, they're supposed to be DSP tries it. They're really funny.
Shit. I'm a professional, nothing I can do about it. As they say, it is what it is. I'm prepared for a full day of gaming. My skin is fresh, vitalized.
My skin is fresh, revitalized.
And, yeah, if I was to give this soap a review, if I was to actually review this soap, some of it kind of got by. It doesn't burn as much.
Why doesn't Tevin ever collab with other detractors? Because he's fucking Tevin and he doesn't have to.
Much as I expect. Maybe that's some. Maybe that's a.
I honestly, I don't know.
Pro of that all natural glycerin soap. But if I was to give this soap a review, a score, I would give it a 4.25 out of 5. Better than Dove. You get big, thick ass balls. This will probably last me a hot minute. It's kind of got a lot. It's kind of a lot. And smell pretty good. The citrus is good. I forget the name of the other scent, but the citrus smell pretty good. But this feels really fucking awkward.
This feels really fucking awkward.
So yeah, I'm out. And what would be the hashtag? We need a hashtag. Think of a hashtag in the shower. Hashtag shower.
Hashtag shower.
Hashtag shower. This is probably the only video, hopefully, I ever do in the shower, unless I decide to do porn one day.
Unless I decide to do porn one day.
But I'll be seeing you.
That is so fucking funny. Let me see if I can find one of the... See if I can find the Fanta. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Here we go.
Tevin C tries it.
All right. What's going on? Tevin C here, and today we have another.
It's like terribly shot. He's weaving all around the place. Like, it's so subtly like DSP. I don't know. Like I say, found these and they fucking cracked me up.
New flavor of Fanta. And as you see,
Tevin has a good sense of not getting too close to the poo, honestly. Yeah.
This is
I don't honestly really care too much about Phil, or like I love speculation. Like, I'll speculate about shit all day long, but like I don't care like where he goes or like what he spends his money. Like, I don't need like bank leaky kind of stuff or whatever. When I have time, which I try to stream almost every day that he's here. I try to, if I can. I just like to show up and shit on the dude, and then that's it. And I watch like clip channels, and I watch like other detractors and stuff. Like, it's just but it doesn't take over my life though. Like, I have a lot of shit to do, and I don't want to get too far into it. I love doing it, but I don't need to get like real, like all about it.
Mango Fanta. And you may remember,
the camera goes in and out of focus. Like I say, it's so subtle. It's so beautiful the way he does it. I don't know. And we don't need like a fucking 25-minute video about it. Tevin gets us in and out of here in under 5 minutes. It's so good.
we did a Tevin C Tries It recently on Berry Fanta. And I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great. I thought it could be better. I didn't think a fan of Fanta would necessarily enjoy that specific flavor. So, I was in the grocery store and I seen this guy sitting next to Berry Fanta. Both had the new flavor label. I said, I gotta pick them up. I gotta let you guys know what I think of these new flavors. So let's see what Mango Fanta has to offer, okay? All right, let's see what this guy has to offer.
Good pouring skills.
And upon first inspection, it does smell like mango. So this may be another new strong flavor from Fanta. Let's see how this guy tastes.
The wine glass makes it so much better. Oh, I know, right?
Okay. Now, this honestly reminds me of the berry flavor in a way that it tastes like a popsicle. It tastes like a mango popsicle that's been carbonated. And just like with the berry flavor, I don't know if people necessarily want this. I don't know if
he does the berry Fanta one too. This is the last one I'm going to show, and then I'm going to get out of here because I'm making chili and I need a couple hours to do that. But he's got a mango one. I think there's one where he does Doritos. They're really good. If you're not subbed to Almighty's Heaven or whatever, well, what the fuck are you doing here? Go do that right now.
Fanta lover would want a flavor with a profile such as this one. Now, maybe if you're a casual Fanta drinker or if you just want something new, this might be what you're looking for. But if you're an average to a hardcore Fanta drinker, would you like this flavor? I don't think so. Let's have another taste.
This is just like Phil. It's subtle, but it's so good. It's like the way he like is just like subtly like weaving the camera. The terrible shot. It's like out of focus. It's like so stupid. The whole fucking time. The deliberate loud sip and the lip smacking.
I don't think the average Fanta lover would enjoy this flavor. I really, really don't. I think it's okay. Just like the berry flavor, I think it's okay. But I don't think it's good. It's not bad. It's not good. It's kind of okay. But it really depends on what you look for when you buy a Fanta-related drink. Now, if you're a hardcore Fanta drinker, if you love Fanta, you may have one taste of this and immediately throw it away. If you dabble in Fanta every once in a while, you may be interested in this. If you've never drunk Fanta before, you may end up loving this because it's such a unique flavor. It's really hard to score this one. So I'm gonna say if you love Fanta, I would give this a 2.8 out of 5. If you've never drunk Fanta before, I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. And if you're in the middle of the road, sometimes you drink Fanta, sometimes you don't, I'll give this solid 3 out of 5. Not good, not bad, not great.
Not good, not bad, not great. Like it's absolutely DSP.
They're just okay no matter what you're looking for. But this has been Mango Fanta, one of the 2 new flavors from Fanta. So make sure you guys go to the nearest grocery store, check it out if you're interested. And this has been another episode, Tape and See Tries It.
It's so good.
Make sure to like, rate, participate.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. Okay, enough of memory lane. I have chili and things to do. Yeah, he does do the Berry Fanta. There's several episodes because it says here episode 5, Berry Fanta DSP tries it parody. It's really, really funny. And just, I don't know, Tevin has a slightly dry, just as far as I'm concerned, like, I don't know if Tevin even like thinks he's as funny as I find him, but he kind of gives me that vibe. Where like he's really, really funny, but I don't think he's actually trying to be, but that's the best kind of funny. Anyway, enough of me fangirling about Tevin. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out today. I had a good time, even though, ooh, that was, am I featured? Nobody cares. But I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. It was a good time. He isn't doing a podcast tomorrow, and I have some really super crappy adulty things I have to do tomorrow. So we will come back on Wednesday and we'll shit on him some more. And then Friday is the big marathon. I mean, I'll stream it for shits and giggles. I don't know how long I'm going to last. That other Mega Man one was like super fucking, I don't know, shit was bad. We'll see how it goes. Again, appreciate everybody. Big ups. I do invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done that. But like always, I'm not your mom and I can't tell you what to do. So it's okay if you don't. And like always, please stay toxic, my friends.
In your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark, she's the fire, she's the spark. Not about the views or clout, she's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen, but her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you feel it.